Well, she popped up. You did. That's a weird thing. She was like, if I recommended it, like, you didn't pop up at all. I was like, what?
It's okay.
So blame the algorithm. Don't blame me.
Blame the algorithm.
What the hell? I don't follow you. All right, well, that's changed. There we go.
Hey, boys, how's it going?
Good.
We're live right now.
Are we right now? Good.
And we just found out that Andrew doesn't follow Butterball.
Yeah,
How you like them apples, Butterball?
Yeah, aren't we?
I'm not gonna lie, I was a little salty about it because I found out about it the other day.
I feel bad. Like I said, the algorithm gave me your fiance.
Algorithm nothing. You look him up like any normal human being does.
I see him every week. I mean, isn't that enough of a follow?
I didn't know that was
to
too
be
much.
his friend.
We are friends. It's still at
And
least.
to be his partner.
We just weren't Instagram friends.
Partner.
Hey there, partner.
Well, welcome to Blow the Whistle, the live stream from the IMS studios.
Straight out of Lombard.
Been here for years.
I'm glad you
It's
didn't
good.
butcher
Establish it now so this way you don't forget.
IMS studios.
IMS Studios.
IMS.
But see, we won't be straight out of Lombard soon.
No.
That's
We're
changing.
gonna keep it going. We're gonna be straight out of Rosemont. Straight out of Rosemont. Getting rosy with
We've
it.
been here for a day.
Been here for a day.
Well, my name's David Double D Dykstra. I'm here with my boys.
Tyler, ye old ball and chain, butterball, buterball.
And Andrew Pepe Valentin.
We have a lot on the agenda today. We will be talking Bears,
Bears.
the Bears,
The Bears.
some couple little football games that happened on Sunday.
Yeah, they might be important.
Yeah, just a
They
little
were
bit.
okay.
They're all right. What are you gonna do? What else did we decide? We were talking NFL in general.
Yeah, we got some coaching talk we can get into. We've got some hirings that happened.
I'm not happy about one of them. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I figured.
Not gonna lie.
And obviously we'll allow David to have that rant along with other rants as well because we still have, of course.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Yes.
Greatest segment of all of radio and sports
Absolutely.
anywhere. What do you talk? What are you referring to me as?
You're Smalls.
You know what?
David,
I'm just going to go.
I'm giving you my 2 weeks notice.
Fine, you don't get a hat.
This is company harassment.
Too bad we don't have an HR department yet.
That's true. You got nobody to complain to
Yeah.
but us.
Nor do I think we ever will.
Nah, we won't.
There are too many violations. I quit. Yeah, we figured.
Emily will be underneath Tyler's desk at some point, I'm sure.
So we're not a family show?
Apparently
Have we ever been a family show?
I always
not family
considered us to
friendly.
be somewhat close to it.
We started off so, and then
Listen,
we just kind of
let
went
me
off
just,
the rails.
let me just put it out there right now.
Mm-hmm.
If you are of the ages of 14 and below,
This is not for you.
probably not good to watch this show.
Now, blow the whistle.
Even X-Bomb.
Only on occasion.
I mean, you don't want to have, like, your hormones act up when you're looking into the beautiful eyes of a Drew Gawilla, do you?
No, they send those messages that I have to read. Nobody else gets to read them but me.
You should send them to Amber.
I'm sure he tells her because I've told him what some of these people have said. I'm sure he's like, you won't believe what Andrew told me somebody sent about me.
Just gonna
Speaking of
start-
somebody who could make a lot of money on OnlyFans, Amber pregnant, that's an OnlyFans just waiting to happen. But anyway,
If you thought we went off the rails, boy.
that should be considered our first segment is off the rails. Just that's it. We don't.
well, I mean, come on now.
There's nothing wrong with going off the rails. That's what makes us us. You know?
Absolutely.
That's what makes us us.
We're special.
Do you feel special? But anyway,
I do.
all right. Let's start off with some Chicago Bears talk.
Yeah.
Bears.
Bears.
Let's do it.
Thoughts, processing. They are on the clock,
They are on the clock.
Yep.
and there's a lot of speculation, as the French people say.
Sure.
Okay.
we'll just go with that.
On what they should do, what will they do, how will they do it with that number 1 overall pick.
There's a lot of rumors going around. Half of them are saying use the first overall pick to draft a quarterback, trade Justin Fields. A lot of them are saying trade down. Believe me, that's the most asinine crap I've ever heard. But
Can we be real? We're trying to be more real here. Let's be real.
Let's do it.
Those are the meatball, stupid ass Chicago Bears fans that go, well, he can't throw. You might as well turn him into a running back. All he does is run the ball.
Yet these are the same fans that were like, "Oh no, we're gonna give Trubisky a shot. He's gonna be the guy. Give him another year. Give him another year." You guys are idiots.
Well, and this all gets stirred up once again with a certain quarterback's dad coming out and making comments.
Yeah, that was a stab in all of Bears fans' chest.
How much of that was real, though?
I don't know. I mean,
That's the big question, right? Is Patrick Mahomes Sr. being honest, or is he maybe kind of stretching the truth? Like maybe something was said to Patrick Mahomes himself saying, hey, if you're there at a certain point, we'll draft you.
Where were they? Because it was him, Trubisky, and Watson.
They were.
And the Bears were what, number 4?
They were
three, and then they moved.
They moved up to CF. Yes.
Well, sorry, I did not refer to him in the proper frame of reference. The chocolate
Mr. Starfish, there, ladies and gentlemen.
They were at 3, and then they moved up to 2.
Yeah. And they were projecting quarterbacks to only go from 12 to 25. Like 12 was the Browns. They were going to take Trubisky, and then it was going to be Mahomes. I forget where he was going, and then at the end it was going to be
they even saw
Mahomes.
Trubisky at number 1.
Yeah,
for the Browns. And
it was look, before the season even started, they were saying Deshaun Kaiser was going to be the number 1 quarterback. So that had everything to say about what that quarterback class was projecting to be. Like nobody had any idea who was going to be what.
How those Notre Dame quarterbacks doing anyway?
Yeah, exactly. So, but even still, let's say even Patrick Mahomes did come to Chicago. There's no guarantee he becomes Patrick Mahomes that we know now if he's here in the city of Chicago. There's just no guarantee on that.
I mean,
I believe greatness is within every player, but you don't know what the development would have been like in Chicago with a different franchise who's been inept throughout their entire life.
I think it definitely would have been a complete upgrade of a team that we've seen.
It would have been different.
But, I mean, I don't know if we would see Kansas City Mahomes. Because he was kind of set up a little bit better over there with, Andy Reid, obviously, and then he had a lot more weapons. So, the
hell you say? Andy Reid's a better coach than Matt Nagy? Get out of town.
And Eberflus.
I hate to mention that, but
it's true.
Andy Reid is
he's one of the top coaches ever at this point.
Randy? Did I say Randy?
You said Randy.
Andy Reid.
Randy Reid's when he shaves the mustache.
That's his doppelganger.
Yeah.
That's what he goes to Walt Disney World as.
Exactly. Yes.
Aren't you Andy Reid? No, my name's Randy.
I'm Randy. With no mustache. God damn it.
That's when he puts his Eagle stuff back on. I'm a Randy Reid.
Don't you like cheeseburgers? No, I like hot dogs.
Yeah.
Are they tacos or sandwiches?
Oh, shit.
Stop. No, honestly, the whole thing with the Mahomes stuff, obviously, it certainly starts the whirlwind up, and obviously then you have the Warren Sapp situation, which, Warren Sapp, who knows, Warren Sapp's a well-connected guy in his own right, but Warren, I think in this case was kind of, trying to stir up some of the pot a little bit, saying that the Bears are looking to trade Mahomes and draft Bryce Young. How much do you buy into that? I would probably say 10%. Because I don't think the Bears are 100% locked in on Justin Fields. I'm not saying they should or shouldn't be. It's up to them. But if I were them, I'd certainly say, take a long look and evaluate what you see in front of you. And say what Paul said, right? If I'm not blown away, we're sticking with Fields. Simple as that.
All right, so let's go with the scenario that they keep Fields, because I think that's the most likely of scenarios.
He's the most logic, in my opinion.
Let's go with they keep the first overall pick because no one wants to pay that price.
Right.
Andrew, I'll start with you, and we'll come back down this way.
Sure.
Where are you going?
I think they have to go with Will Anderson Jr. I know Jalen Carter makes a lot of sense too. I mean, it's a 1A, 1B situation with both of those guys for the Bears.
Generational, both of them.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
Although I have heard, now,
Yeah.
This being said, I have heard that a lot of people say that Jalen Carter's too small.
6'3", 300 pounds is not really too small. If that's the case, then Ndamukong Suh was too small, and he was pretty dominant at the top of his game. And that's where I see Jalen Carter being.
Warren Sapp wasn't that big at it.
Warren Sapp was only like 290, but he was around 290. Like, this dude is a lean 300. And I mean, that's what Warren Sapp has said before. He's like, look, man, when I was a defensive tackle, you were considered short and fat. He's like, these dudes now, they're giant and they're muscular.
They're fed.
He's like, something happened, and it's called the workout program.
They're feeding them something.
Exactly. He's like, Miami didn't have anything close to what Georgia has.
He'll probably grow another 2 inches after he gets drafted by the Bears, too.
Exactly. So he's a dominant player.
Bastards.
And I think he's going to be like that next generation defensive tackle, like a Chris Jones we see,
But
and
why-
Aaron Donald.
If you feel that way, because
Yeah.
the 3 technique is so important to the scheme,
Right, the 4-3.
Right.
why go with Will Anderson Jr.?
Because I think in the long term of what you're looking at in terms of the way the league is going now, right? And Jalen Carter is a well-rounded defensive tackle, but the one thing that I would question on him, as there's questions with all of these guys, right? I question his ability to pass rush. He's a really good run stopper. He's really good at seeking the football out, but I don't know if he's a proficient pass rusher, and that's what you need to do is get a pressure on the quarterback. Will Anderson Jr., we know he can get pressure on the quarterback. His biggest question is, does he have the same motor and does he have the get-go to keep it going throughout the season? Because there's been times he's taken plays off, it looks like. And that's concerning because we saw that with Jadeveon Clowney, and you don't want that guy. Because Clowney, every now and then, he gets hooked up with an offensive lineman, and he's like, yeah, we're just going to sit here and dance a little bit because he doesn't want to maybe try something. I don't know. So I say between the two of them, Will Anderson Jr. to me projects as like a Bruce Smith type of guy. And I don't think you can pass on that kind of talent, especially coming off the edge. Those guys can be difference makers from, even though it's not a 3-4 defense, he's a guy I think that can work in any system. And I think you can't pass on that.
You see how he plays. Yeah, he can definitely kind of work in either situation.
Yeah.
The thing about adding Jalen Carter is that would add more depth to that defensive line.
Absolutely.
So then they could have a much nicer rotation so you don't have dudes dying in between plays.
Right.
And like you said, Jalen Carter is a great run stopper. But, I mean, if you look at all the solid defenses now in the league,
Right.
you have a fantastic edge rusher.
Absolutely.
In TJ Watt and Micah Parsons. And I think Will Anderson can be those two, like, esques.
Yeah. I mean, you look at Aiden Hutchinson, right? Kayvon Thibodeau, those guys look like they're going to be there.
The Bears defense can't get anyone to the quarterback.
No.
That's like their huge struggle. So I think adding that huge missing piece that the Bears need right now, I think that's what they need. Obviously, I'd be okay with either pick. I think you're not.
I don't think you're losing on either one.
You're not going to go wrong.
You're going to lose.
You're not going to get booed by the Bears fans. Hopefully, Bears fans.
I was about to say.
Bears fans boo all the time.
Yeah,
They're anything.
Eagles fans, Jets fans, Bears fans, it's all kind of one and the same
pick,
on
they're not
draft
going to
day.
like
Yeah.
it. But I mean, I don't think they won't go wrong on either of those two guys. I think either of those two, you're definitely making a huge jump forward in talent on that defense.
Yes.
But I think with how the league is, I mean, speed kills, and Will Anderson can run, I think, what, a 4.4, 4.5?
He's like a 4.5, 4.6 kind of guy.
He's fast.
At his top speed.
That's the guy that's going to get to the quarterback for you. And if you're trying to get that way, Will Anderson's got to be the guy. To me, it seems like the most athletic between the two.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have some great opinions, some great thoughts. They're wrong, but I mean, you're entitled. You're entitled to them.
Well, now I'm curious who you think the Bears should get first
I
overall.
think it should be Jalen Carter, without a shadow of a doubt. You're looking at a 3 technique.
It fits the system
you
better.
You got to think Tommy Harris. What did Tommy Harris do for the Bears when they drafted him in that 3 technique? Like, you're talking about a guy who legitimately, versus Florida, picked up, a 285-pound lineman, if not more, and physically moved him.
Right.
Yeah.
With his hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can sit there and say he's undersized all you want, but maybe that undersize gets him a little more speed than what you're used to in that middle.
I mean, Aaron Donald's considered undersized, and look how good he is.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Not many people know about him.
Low man
though.
wins.
Not many people know about him, though.
No, that's the thing.
Aaron who?
Yeah, Aaron
Yeah, we
Donald.
don't know.
Yeah.
He's not that big name.
Yeah, well, if you're a coach from Ohio State and Florida, obviously you don't know who Aaron Donald is, but that's okay.
And so,
Because you don't worth it in the NFL.
and another
so.
thing is that we saw Jalen Carter. They put him at like a fullback in that national championship
Right,
game.
yeah.
You could, I mean, if the Bears were wanting to get a little silly with it,
Right.
you can kind of use him in that aspect. Fridge 2.0,
Yeah.
just for some fun. And I mean, the dude manhandled 3 guys.
Oh, yeah. Well, and he's
So, I mean,
athletic
he's-
enough and big enough. I
he
think
is.
you can
I
even
will
put him
say-
at a defensive end spot and he could play well.
Yeah.
I will say this: if that trade does not happen, I'm not going to be mad at it, because you sit there and from everything that we saw from Poles last year, he's not going to pull the trigger on something that he doesn't absolutely want.
Right.
If he doesn't get exactly what he wants out of that pick,
Yeah.
he's not going to trade it.
He's even said that some of the phone calls that he's already gotten for that, like offers to get that number 1 pick, he's not playing easy with it. He's even said that he's kind of like just shook his head and laughed. I was like, no,
Yeah.
we need more.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's going to take a lot to get that pick because obviously this is a valuable draft in terms of, teams that need something, need them right now. Like they think they're not too far off. And I mean, listen, if I'm Houston and if I'm Indianapolis, I'm for the sake of Bears fans, trade up so this way the Bears can get more for sure to help out the Bears. But if I were them in the sensible looking of football, I honestly would probably just stay where they are because a quarterback's going to fall to you one way or the other. You're getting Young, you're getting Stroud or Levis. You're getting one of those 3 guys.
yeah.
I mean, it all depends
In the
on
top
who
5.
grades out the most and who you want the most.
Exactly.
If
Who
you
fits
think-
your system?
If you think the guys above you are going to take Levis and Levis
Yeah.
is your guy, and that's where I think Indianapolis is the one that's going to end up.
It sounds like Stroud or Levis is right now their kind of guy.
Yeah.
It sounds like the Texans are all in on Bryce
has
Young.
dropped. Bryce is now number 3 on most people's lists.
That's the weird thing is that a lot of people are like not really impressed with him, and the Texans are like, we seem to kind of be locked in on him.
What do you think a little
But
bit?
they don't have a coach yet.
do you
Neither
think
them
a
or the
little
Colts
bit-
have a coach.
Do you think a little bit of it is just the fact that he's a Bama quarterback and there hasn't really been much?
Once again,
there's some of that.
undersized.
quarterbacks? He's undersized. Yeah,
Undersized, 5'11".
Does not have the mobility of pocket presence. Yes, mobility does not have the mobility of a Tua or a Jalen.
He's more he's more mobile than Tua. He's nowhere near what Jalen Hurts is though.
No.
Tua was very mobile when first beginning. He's gotten his head rocked enough
Since
to-
that hip pointer he had back in college, he's slowed down quite a bit. So, but
And you gotta understand, whatever team Young is gonna go on a team where they don't have a strong offensive line,
exactly.
and so he's gonna be running for his life, and you don't have that much. He's not that mobile. He's gonna get killed.
I mean, this is a draft where every one of these quarterbacks right now has a big question mark on them.
You also have to kind of wait.
So,
Because what is it, 2 weeks or a week after the Super Bowl free agency opens up?
2 weeks if I'm not mistaken. It's
think
definitely
you're
in,
right.
or it might be in March. I think is when it opens up.
Because that's when you're going to see this quarterback carousel start.
Right.
As
Well, and everybody's trying to figure out what to do next
it's
and
like
who's going where.
Free
Well,
agency is like a whole month after. It's March
Yeah.
15th.
You heard today what the great Karen Rogers said on the McAfee show. The Packers are having talks and aren't including him, so there's that.
I kind of figured that they were gonna be over with him.
I mean, if
he's
I
getting old. He didn't really play that great this year, and he's just you're just throwing
40
away
years
money.
old, $50 million,
Here's the thing.
talented as he is.
And I'm gonna say this right now. If he pulls a Brett Favre and goes to the New York Jets, the Jets are immediately right there with the Bills.
It sounds like
Maybe even better.
sounds like Jets fans don't really, at least from fans' perspective, they don't seem to really
No
want
one
him.
wants Karen until he's on their team.
Sounds like, I mean, look, talent-wise, yes, but that guy doesn't want to work with any young dudes. He doesn't want to get along with it. You heard Romeo Dobbs. If you listen to CBS Sports Radio, he went on, I forgot what the show is, but he went on there and he's like, I actually never went out with Aaron Rodgers once. We were all about football. We showed up to the facility together. We walked out. That's it. We never had dinner, never had drinks, nothing.
No.
So I don't know. I don't know how he'll fit in with that Jets team. I mean, that's New York.
Do you think it?
That's like, he's not a New York guy. I'm sorry. He's a Cali dude.
Do you think? Okay, let's just go down this little rabbit hole then.
Yeah.
If Vegas cannot convince Brady to come there,
Yeah.
do you think it's Aaron Rodgers and they do a quarterback swap?
To Green Bay.
Oh. I could see
Rodgers to Vegas.
I could
Carr
see
to
them
Green Bay.
packed. But now, is Devontae Adams gonna be okay with that? Because I think that was part of.
Devontae
doesn't really care, I don't think. But I don't
just
think.
wants
I mean,
the ball.
granted, yeah, he got a hell of a lot of money, but I mean,
Yeah.
I thought a part of it was also they just weren't getting along over in Green Bay.
Well, it's a business relationship with them. It's not like a we're friends. Well, here's the thing. I think Aaron thinks they're friends. I think Devontae, like I said, 20 years from now, we're going to hear from Devontae. He's like, look, man, he threw me the ball. I caught the ball. There's no us going out afterwards. There's no us hanging out. Like, when have you ever seen those two outside, right? It's always Aaron Rodgers with his boys that think just like him, right? That's all it is. He's only nice to Devontae probably because he's like, I need this guy for my career. So that's all it is. He wouldn't care who was the quarterback.
Aaron Rodgers' best friend on Green Bay is Randall Cobb.
Yes.
Oh yeah, without a shadow of a
If
doubt.
the photo didn't say anything, it shows.
No, that was clear. That was the main reason why Cobb came to Packers, because that's what he wanted.
I think Devontae knows business.
I think a lot
business.
of teams will probably be waiting for that.
Yeah.
Niners are even in talks about that.
They'll have the combine. Listen, if the 49ers make a move for a veteran quarterback, they're idiots.
They may have to consider it.
Why?
They may have.
Jimmy G. Let Jimmy G go wherever he may go.
Absolutely.
Tampa, New York.
I mean, but wait, they're going to let Josh Johnson just take the lead for a while?
Because Purdy might not be back.
Because Purdy may not be back in time, and you don't know what's going to happen with Trey Lance.
Should be back by
Right.
spring training.
So, but we don't know how that's going to handle, because now you may have to have a quarterback competition.
Trey Lance. You forget about Trey.
I'm not saying forget about Trey. I'm saying
Don't forget about Trey.
They're going to have Trey Lance and Brock Purdy play against each other. But if I were them, I mean, call Tom, see what it would. You want to come home, play for a year? I mean, it's only 1 year. I mean, they're going to have to make a decision. If they want to get back. But at this point, I don't.
Brady on that team would be scary.
Absolutely. Otherwise.
Brady on that team would be absolutely scary.
Otherwise.
The Niners?
Yeah.
Because the Niners are trending the same way as the Cowboys right now.
Because think about it, the Niners could have.
Listen,
They could have competed
Cowboys
with.
conversation for later.
They're trending on
Idiots.
that. They're trending on that level right now, like where they're making it to the playoffs, but they just can't seem to get over the hump. So
That's them all the
Well,
time.
I know, but
okay.
they're
So, I
going to
mean,
need
it's
something
just-
big to take.
they're
them
gonna
out.
have
You can
to.
sit here and say whatever you want about the 49ers. 4 quarterbacks this year, and they made it to the NFC Championship.
No, yeah, absolutely,
Kyle Shanahan is the best coach in the NFL.
absolutely.
Oh,
I would agree with
agree
that.
with that.
But they need a quarterback to help get them over the top. And I don't know. I still don't know if
To
they have
actually
one.
win a Super Bowl or to get to
To
a
actually get there and win it.
Oh, I would agree with that. To
Both.
win
They need
it,
a
yes.
I think they can certainly, even a Trey Lance, if he is the guy who they say he is, right? If he becomes the guy that they traded for, they can get there. But they need him to go over the top even more so for them to actually be able to
He's
win
got
it.
the arm for it.
He really does. He's got to get the smarts for it, though. That's for sure.
He needs.
What is it with these North Dakota kids and the
It's too cold up there, I guess.
it
I don't know.
must freeze some brain cells or something.
Fargo Dome, man, makes you
I'm
soft. I don't
telling
know.
you, Carson Wentz, not smart.
No, he's kind of a dip.
He's also arrogant as hell.
Well, I mean, rookie year.
He's
you're
not a very
almost
good
the-
locker room
you're
guy,
almost
apparently.
the MVP of the.
That's the thing.
I mean, and then you get a shot to the ego, like having your backup quarterback have a statue built in his honor because he ended up taking the team to the Super Bowl and winning.
now you may have 2 of them.
I get the ego hits. I get them. I understand them.
But Foles is the one that brought him to the Super Bowl.
who was?
It only makes sense.
I was reading something. Somebody posted something today that the Commanders could be in on Rodgers.
I could say that. They're dumb enough to do that.
I've heard about that one too.
That to me would be interesting because he has everything he needs there. A defense who started trending upwards.
Yeah.
You have
I don't know.
an
there's
elite
a
wide
hand-
receiver in McLaren.
Yeah.
There's a handful of teams that they
And
have everything.
A
They just
pretty damn good second now with Jahan.
I just don't know how he's gonna click with the Washington Commanders as a whole. Like,
It all depends on who buys the.
and I don't know if Ron Rivera's gonna put up with this stuff. Like, he's like, I already had to deal with Cam Newton. I don't need Aaron Rodgers in my backyard either.
That one all depends on who buys the franchise.
That's the
And
thing
by
is
the-
Washington's gonna have to wait to see what happens with the sale.
By the way,
I'm
when that
excited to
sale
see
goes
that.
through for the Washington Commanders, every organization that is above them in value is exponentially going to go up because I've heard this sale is going to be a mind breaker.
He's asking for like Cowboy size
and
money.
he's going to
Are
get
you
it.
kidding?
Yeah.
Nope, and
Cowboys-
he's going to get it.
Cowboys are valued at
That's
what,
the sad
$8-9
thing that he
billion
would.
dollars, something like that. Like he's looking for because look, it's a Washington team that's won Super Bowl, not in his time, but he's made them far more valuable since he took over the team. Because he took them over for like
He
a
went from a
billion.
crappy stadium to a crappy stadium, though.
He bought them for I think like $600-700 million or something like that, and he's taken them now to like a $4 or $5 billion value. So he wants as much money
you
as
know
he
why
can get
that
out
is,
of it.
right?
Oh yeah,
He keeps making merch that can't sell.
exactly. Yeah.
Or in the wrong state.
What is I saw Gridiron Heights made a joke about that. They're like, "Here's the new uniforms. They cost $250, but I only bought them for $1." Something like that. It was so funny. That whole organization needs to sell
The
first.
best
before
is the
anything
coffee mugs with the logo of the state of
It's gonna be-
Washington.
It's going to be very interesting because I think you have the combine where these upper draft clubs are that need quarterbacks will go, okay, this is definitely our guy.
Right.
But then you're going to have that quarterback carousel hit in free agency or in trade in March. And then you have the draft in April.
The
So
combine is just so weird because, I mean, Wilson had a great combine.
And he had a fantastic pro day.
And then look how he was. So like
That's how it
I was
Still-
almost gonna say you'd have to see of how these guys do in the combine.
I'm telling
but
you
sometimes
right
they
now.
just fool you.
I'm telling you right now,
It's not gonna
Zach
work.
Wilson to the LA Rams.
Not with Mike LaFleur.
Ooh.
That's the thing. His old OC is going to be now in.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now I know Sean McVay
That was
calls.
a favor. That was a favor move.
That's the thing.
That was a favor move.
That's calling Matt and being like, or that's Matt making a call, being like, "Can you hire Mike, please?" Yeah, okay. He's like, "I call the place anyway," so it's like it's not gonna Mike's not gonna do
he
anything.
was on the other line with Cliff too at the
Yeah,
time.
there's no way Zach.
Hey,
yeah,
Cliff,
right, yeah.
you want to come up and be? Hold on, I got another call. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
sure, I can do that. Hey, Cliff, do you want to come here and be the quarterback's coach? No? Oh, okay. We'll talk later.
No, I heard the USC job might be opening. No, it's not, Cliff. It's not. It's okay. It's all right. Sorry to bust your bubble. So
I'm going back to Texas Tech and be the OC
exactly.
there.
No, they don't need you. They actually don't need you. You're okay.
But that being said, let's take a little short break.
Okay.
And when we come back, we'll talk AFC NFC Championship, our thoughts, our ideas, and maybe preview the Super Bowl a little bit. When we come back here on Blow the Whistle, the live stream from IMS Studios.
Hey, watch your mouth. Why? I'll just put a quarter in the swear jar. Once it's filled, we get a Coors party after work. I've been drinking Coors since my college days. Cold draft taste. The second stuff. Yeah, we're the recorder, am I right? You know it, mother.
Hey, you get those reports done?
Yeah. No. You, sir. Attention, employees.
The staff meeting, scheduled for this evening, will now be held tomorrow early as
Result. Dudes, we're only 75 cents short. Up. Shh. The boss. Hey, sir. Go yourself. You're fired.
Welcome back to Blow the Whistle, the live stream from IMS Studios.
Straight out of Lombard. We've been here for years.
See, it sounds a little more authentic when it comes out of your mouth.
Why is that, David?
You got a little thug in you.
Wow.
I said a little one.
I have a little thug in me as I wear probably one of the whitest things I have maybe in my closet.
You just got to button it the opposite direction.
I'm not even saying anything.
Not
Not even gonna say anything.
Didn't expect me to have a comeback for that one, did you, buddy?
For those that are wondering, look it up.
It's a look.
It is searchable.
It's an old school look.
Yes, it is.
It's an old school look. Well, we just had a little bit of interesting news come across our board.
Yes, we did.
We were speaking about. Actually, should we hold off on this? Because we are going to be token.
We can.
We are going to be token.
We're going to be token, yeah.
I know what Dave's mind's on.
Mm-hmm.
He's ready to go home.
I'm ready to go to Pennsylvania.
Chipotle, man.
No, I had that yesterday.
I know.
And I would thank you. I only had one burrito.
Oh, you only had one.
Yeah.
Oh.
I did not do the Brandon Januska special.
Ah, I stuffed my face with pasta from Tony's yesterday, so yeah. It's
Excellent.
the place that bought Valley Produce. They just had it for I was like, all right, shoved it in the oven. Dude.
Tony's Pizza.
I mean,
Tony's
he's not
Pizza.
ready for that.
Tony's Pizza hits.
Yes.
It
That's
bops.
the next one I had to try. And their wings. They got a giant thing of wings. I got to try.
Tony's Pizza bops on a level when you
You know what's surprisingly good? Demo's. The one that you brought into me. They have some funky
Demo's,
pizzas.
Yeah, they're good.
You get a nice slice in Wrigleyville for like a few bucks.
that mushroom pizza. Oh.
See, I don't like mushrooms, and I thought that was pretty damn good.
It was the
Those
pickled.
two chopped.
It was the pickled grapes.
God. And then the sauce that they had. Oh.
But I'll give you one. I was in the mood because watching football on Sunday, and this will segue right into what we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
I was like, I want a deli pizza from Walmart.
Okay.
Which, if you get the pepperoni and mozzarella one, is really good.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Really good. Brick oven, pepperoni, mozzarella. Very delicious. Unc comes back and he's like, they had no pizza. They had no batteries. What's going on with our Walmart? He goes, so I went with your... He goes, I went with your old school favorite. And I went, my old school favorite. He goes, I got you 2 Tostino's pizzas.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Tostino's pizza bops on a level that I'm not.
Their pizza
That's
pocket. Their
that's
pizza
a
rolls are
classic.
so good.
Oh my
Pizza
god.
rolls are fantastic. Have you
The
ever gotten the
Tostino's one?
little Tostino?
Yeah.
Small?
I lived off of
and-
those in college.
Eh?
That's how you
See,
survive.
Are you kidding me? I still eat those.
Yeah, exactly.
My dad used to be like,
Still live
I
off
used to
those.
go and get the corned beef and hash in the can and on macaroni and cheese. I'm like, eh?
Yep.
Oh,
So
and
What did you-
my dad eats the corned beef hash, and I've tried it. I just can't.
We lived off the midnight special off of some pizzeria that was in Decatur.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they did a midnight special where they would get rid of like all their dough for the day,
Yeah.
and you could get like 2 larges for $20.
You're probably familiar.
God, I
'cause
wish I would've had
down in
something like
Decatur,
that.
you know Monocle's Pizza.
Uh-huh.
Pretty good.
Have you ever gotten their garbage pizza?
Mm-mm.
Oh, do that.
I don't think so. What is it?
Just everything.
Everything.
That's why they call it a garbage pizza.
That makes
Put
sense.
everything on it.
Yeah, now I'm hungry.
I'm getting pizza.
Timmy brought up the freaking pulled pork cheese
French
fries.
fries.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, I missed those.
Firewater barbecue, folks. Highly recommend.
Could
Hey,
be a sponsor.
Firewater, if you want to endorse
if
us,
you're
like,
listening,
hey,
We've eaten probably half your fries.
we've definitely eaten like a full pig. I mean, quite a few potatoes worth of your
speaking
food.
of food, I tried Potbelly for the first time on Friday.
Did
Really?
you? How'd you
Like
think?
it? Which one did you get?
I got the Italian.
Good.
Good.
What'd you get?
I'm an East Coast boy,
Right.
Yes.
so I do not like hot subs.
Right.
Oh, okay. So you didn't put the hot peppers on, or you?
No.
No, in terms of like heated.
Heated.
Oh,
He likes
gotcha.
he likes them cold.
Gotcha.
He like cold
But
cuts.
this was a decent heated sub.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Yeah. I like for a hot sub.
It was missing some acidity,
Mm.
Okay.
which a vinaigrette or something would have given it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
they
all
don't
they
do
put
that.
is oil on.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. That's.
But the mixture of meats and cheese were very good. Wow, we're turning into like this. Come and dine with us.
I know. Yeah.
Come and dine. Well, I mean,
Look,
we could
we-
get away with it. We
blow
got
the whistle food edition.
Yeah.
two fat guys and a kid.
And to be fair, to be quite. Why?
to be fair,
To be fair. To be fair.
yes.
To be fair,
I love that I broke both of you on that.
a lot of.
You came out with it so
I
fast.
know. I was just.
I just didn't have enough time to process
Yeah,
it.
it took a while there, but
I'm just gonna let it sit there and marinate until someone goes, God damn it.
to be fair,
Damn it, Dykstra.
you guys have sent us a lot of things about food for X-Bomb Sports. Like I have recipes that people want us to like try and make
We're gonna have a cooking
that
show.
they think we may like, and or may not like. I don't know the exact
Hey,
reason, but they want us, I guess, to do a cooking show.
that's what people are doing on TikTok. We're
Yeah,
gonna get
I'm
our
okay
TikTok
with
going.
it.
Let's just cook some shit.
I don't know how. I don't know what we're gonna do or how we're gonna do it, but if you guys want it, we'll do it. There's some weird ones though.
We call them tiny recipes.
Out of here.
I'm leaving. Tyler's leaving. We're all out.
I quit.
All right, I'm done.
All right.
I'll try. But no, I was impressed.
Yeah.
I'll
No,
put
it's a
I
good
will, I
sub.
will honestly put him right. For me, it's Jersey Mike's and
Yeah, Jersey
Everybody
Mike's. Jersey.
Jersey Mike's is
They,
top.
Yeah, they're at the top right now.
Nothing.
and
beats it.
I say that everybody's gonna be like, well, what about the delis, man? What about all these great delis? I'm talking corporate, fast, casual
Yeah.
sandwich places.
The mom and pop shops are always good too, but
Mom and
like,
pop shops won't ever be touched.
Yeah.
Like there's one
No.
right down the road, Jason's Deli.
Yeah, Jason's
I've
Deli's
heard
really
of
good.
Jason's Deli. They
Yeah.
good? I haven't had
Jason's
them.
Deli's good. I like Corner Bakery. They're
Corner
pretty good.
Bakery.
See, I'm not gonna lie. I always
Corner
thought
Bakery's always
Jason's
good.
Deli was just the knockoff
Yeah.
of Jersey Mike's.
Nope.
No,
But okay, so
It's an old school Italian, like
Ooh, that's
they'll load it
better.
up for you if you wanted it. Yeah,
pastrami and yeah.
Oh.
like it's all hanging off the side of the sandwich and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
But that being said, getting back to the
Fucking
original
hungry.
thing that we were talking about,
Right.
food for the game on Sunday. What did you eat, by the way, while you were
What did
watching
I
the games?
eat? I had to
Sunday.
work, so I was eating like I don't know, chicken salad or a granola bar.
Uh,
Yeah, they didn't.
Andrew?
They didn't bring in any food.
I stuffed myself full of Buffalo Wild Wings.
Actually, might be.
It's
Boneless or bone in?
Bone in. I was at home, so it wasn't at work.
Drums or flats?
Flats.
I got a mixture of both.
My dog.
Flats, baby.
I like both.
Really?
They're both
Yeah.
good, but I mean,
They're
I
both.
can't do
You get more meat with the flats, I know, but I like the drums just because I don't have to because the way I do it, I pull apart the flats and I take each side and I dip it in and then I pull it off.
You're
have
a
you seen the
dipper.
new trick that they do?
I need a
With
little
the
bit of
flats?
something sometimes.
With the flats, you take it and then you just kind of push it down, and your fingers just
Yeah.
slide the meat right off, and you just eat it right. At the
Yeah,
end.
you basically push it
pops
all the way
right
to
off.
the top and then you just eat it
All
like
of
that.
it comes off clean.
Yeah.
Too messy.
wings are always messy if you eat them.
That's true.
What, are you going to try to be less messy?
Yeah.
Just eat the damn thing.
You never know when a hot girl's gonna walk by. With that being said, what sauce?
I went with medium.
Medium.
Yeah,
Always
I
a good
usually do
Always a
mild
good
to
one.
medium. I only did their hot one time, and it's not really that hot,
No.
to be honest.
Babe, if
Buffalo
you're watching,
Wild
we're
Wings
going
are
to Buffalo
slipping.
Wild Wings after work. After this.
What was it? Oh, it was between
Beat-ups?
Longhorn Steakhouse and Beat Ups.
Or we were also talking
There was
Chili's.
Yeah,
No.
chili.
No.
Even Cameron says don't.
Baby back.
Yeah.
I mean, I love you, Chili's.
Yes, chili.
It might be a sponsor.
Great.
You are awesome, and it's not like anybody who has worked here has had bad experiences in their lives.
Never.
Never.
Not at
So,
all.
who fell asleep during the first game?
I watched the whole game.
I had to be up because I was working, but I was watching TikTok. Actually, no, I can't say that. I was working.
I was working.
I literally, after Hassan Riddick hit Purdy and injured him,
Yeah.
I literally went, game over.
It was over.
Yeah.
Over.
That was
And that was sad because, like, it was so close to the beginning.
It was
I think it was going to be a lot closer if Purdy didn't get hurt.
It
Oh,
was
yeah.
going to be a heavyweight bout.
Yeah.
You saw each of them jab. Jab, jab.
It was.
Body blow. Body blow.
I still think Eagles would have won anyways. It's just their defense really just kind of they didn't even allow the run game to happen.
When's the last time, and Andrew, I'll ask you this first. When's the last time you've seen a defensive player take over a half like that? Like Hassan Riddick did.
Oh my God. I'm trying to think. Maybe it might have been actually Bosa. Maybe in 19. That might have been the year. I mean, as a rookie, from what I remember in that NFC Championship game and even the divisional round, he really started to show up a lot. I mean, so I think that was maybe the last time, and that's just off the top of my head for a rookie guy like him. Otherwise, I mean, I can't think of anybody. There might have been somebody for the Patriots in 2018.
And
I can't think of him though.
I'll be the first one
Might
to
have just been the unit.
I'll be the first one to admit Hassan Riddick's been on my radar since the Bears game.
Oh yeah,
The destruction that he did in that Bears game was ridiculous.
he's worthy of being like a defensive player of the year candidate. I don't think he's gonna win it, but I think for what he did this season, like he was a huge impact player for the Eagles. That was a huge get for them.
10
big time game changer?
Their front four
Yeah.
all have 10 sacks or more.
Mm-hmm.
Never been done.
Brandon Graham is 35, 36 years old, and he can still get it. Like he's still he goes in a 2-point stance as a linebacker, and he can still get to the quarterback.
Well, and that was the thing.
That's
it's
insane.
Like I looked at my uncle when that happened, and I was like, the defense can keep them in this, and weird happens when the game's close.
Yeah.
But you just saw that defense get tired. And that's what it came down to.
Yeah.
They
That
shut down
defense-
Bosa. That was the main thing. If they were able to stop Bosa, I mean, you were kind of stopping most.
that
of the
whole each level, they're the only team.
Don't get
in
me
the-
wrong. The rest of the defense is elite, but I mean, like to get to the quarterback, I mean, it starts with Bosa, and he couldn't get anything going.
They couldn't get any pressure on.
The Eagles'
on Jalen
offensive
Hurts.
line, they played that so well.
Yeah, that offensive line is.
They
stout.
play that.
That's
so
why they're
well.
Pro Bowls across the board, man. That's why they're so good. And what's crazy is their backups are probably just as good.
Yeah.
Those guys could definitely be starters too. They're
The sad thing is they also have the 10th overall pick.
Well, and here's
and another draft pick too. They
What
got
the-
2 first-round picks.
here's the crazy. Here's an even crazier part. One of their linemen was playing with a torn groin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Mended, and then he played last week, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I retore it."
Yep.
I went,
Yeah, it went.
That's a true man right there.
"How?" That had well, and I think I know the play that he actually tore it on because they were focused in on him on that play, and he absolutely grabbed his junk. You can see him just hobbling afterwards.
Oh boy.
We got some comments on the YouTube stream
I'll do it.
from the great Emily Green. She
Ah.
goes, "Shout out to David for introducing us to Demos. Also, Tyler's lying. He wouldn't eat the mushroom one. I took a bite. And then she said, in all caps, corned beef hash is amazing. Shut it."
She also said, "I'm down. Down for what?
I think that means for the Buffalo Wild Wings.
Putting her hair back.
Oh,
eh?
probably.
What in a ponytail? so you guys can go out to eat.
Exactly.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
David, it's you. It's always in the
We just
gutter.
always,
when I'm
yeah, we
talking
just
to you.
assume. We just always assume.
Beat up shit.
Nasty. Yeah. I was just gonna say, give it a few minutes. She's gonna respond.
But for me, that was my, as I like to say, that was my Ruffles potato chip and French onion dip game, where I just kind of snacked while I watched.
That's the way to do it. You save the big meals for the Super Bowl.
Oh, it's gonna be all out chaos. I should just invite you and M to our place, man.
I gotta check out this place in St. Charles.
Shrimp. Oh, I won't be there. I'll be down in Morris.
I'm not driving to Morris. I work. I'm gonna miss the whole first half.
Emily, you're invited for Super Bowl.
No, I think we're having people over. I think my parents.
Dude.
I'm having people over. How many times has he said, I had people over, I went out with my friends. Not once have I gotten a text, hey, dude, you want to come and hang out?
You never asked me to hang out, and
I
we
don't
live
get
close.
anything.
Okay, first off,
What?
I'm either sleeping, working, or with my child.
I know. We talked about this last night. You're like, you never asked me to hang out. I'm like, David, you fall asleep at like 7 o'clock.
It's true.
Super Bowl party at our house, come over. Let's get to the second game.
She goes, bring the child.
Of course she did. Of course she did.
It just sounds like something from a movie. Bring the child.
Bring the child.
No, this is how it go. I'd knock on the door.
Yes,
Where's
yes.
Raylan? Oh, she's not feeling well. You can't come in.
She would kick you out.
Absolutely.
You're not allowed.
You promised me Ray. No
Let's
food, no
move
Ray.
on. Let's move on to the more hurtful game.
Yes.
Yeah, this hurt, I think, all of us.
Yeah.
It didn't. I don't know how to explain. Like, I have no.
So, here, question, real quick then. As everyone is saying this, rigged, not rigged?
Not rigged.
Not rigged.
Okay,
Not
good.
rigged.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
It's fans who complain about the refs,
Speaking of rigged,
they're finding every reason to believe that
Tony
it could have
Romo.
happened the other way. They're just making excuses.
Tony Romo.
Yeah, and Tony, by the way, you're on my nerve, man.
he almost.
He almost slipped out a bad word.
I know, but
buddy.
he's getting on my last nerve with his calls, man. I can't do it anymore.
Just let the play-by-play guy talk.
I know. And
You know how hard it is to grab highlights?
by the way, get your point across faster. And I'm one to talk, I know. But get your point across a little bit quicker, man. Your middle 2 plays have gone by, you're still talking about one thing.
Is Joe Burrow a hall pass for M?
My hall
Probably.
pass.
Dude, she loves him. All of a sudden, I come.
Everybody loves this
Dude,
guy.
I come
Gina
home.
was the same way. Gina texted me for both games, before both games, and was like, so who you got? And I was like 49ers. And then she goes, who you got? And I was like, Bengals. And she goes, oh yeah, Joe Burrow.
She just went, Joe Burrow lost, it's rigged.
Yeah.
But she goes, I come home and I'm just like, I don't know, I said something about Burrow. She's like, oh yeah, Joseph Lee Burrow. I'm like, excuse me? And she's like, yeah, Joseph Lee Burrow, born on, she gave his birth date. I'm like, oh God, I'm screwed. And I even quizzed her, and I gotta say, she did pretty good. I think she was guessing most of the time. I'm like, where did he play?
Yeah.
In college. And then she said LSU. I'm like, when did he win the national championship? She's like, 2020. I'm like, okay, good. And then I'm like, all right. I'm like, hear this. I'm like, did he play all his career in LSU? She's like,
Yeah.
no, because you asked it like that. I'm like, okay, then where did he play? Didn't think. She's like, I'm going to go Ohio State. I'm like, damn it. So if Joe Burrow comes to Illinois, I'm screwed.
Yeah, sorry, man. Well, get in line,
Leave it-
everybody. I'm first. So.
Oh, wow.
What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner.
Andrew, give me your thoughts on the game.
It's obviously, as somebody who loves Joe Burrow, and I've been supporting the Bengals. It was disappointing, but my world isn't ruined because of it. It is what it is. Like, the Chiefs clearly played a better game. Burrow threw some bad passes. They got intercepted. They didn't have the ground game they wanted to. I mean, they were stuffing Joe Mixon at the line, and Mahomes did what he does best, right? He goes out there, he makes a couple of big plays, he gets them in the end zone. They stuck around just enough, and unfortunately, it is what it is. Simple as that.
We actually need to break in.
Is it? I see all the news filing in now because our boy B-Mac is letting us know like Scheffler's breaking all the news.
Yeah,
and he is. So
Sean Payton deal. Saints are going to receive Broncos 2023 first round and 2023 second round picks for Sean Payton.
Yep.
Wow.
Sean Payton is officially going to be a Denver Bronco, and D'Amico Ryans has officially become a Houston Texan.
Yep.
He has agreed to a deal with the Houston Texans to be the
I
new
think
head
that
coach.
is a great hire by the Houston Texans.
Great hire. You kidding me?
It's a good hire for the Texans. It's
The
a
only thing
bum
is-
deal for Ryans just because knowing how the franchise is the concern. Like, he is a Texan. Don't get me wrong. He is the Houston Texans defense at one point. He was it.
Right.
But I feel bad because we've seen what that organization
Here's the
is.
thing, and I'll be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
If I'm D'Amico Ryans, I'm looking at them and going, I need 5 years. If you don't at least guarantee me 3 years to show you that I'm turning it around.
Yeah. It doesn't say how long the deal is, but yeah, I would. And I'm sorry, Casario, the GMs, got to go. That dude cannot cut it.
No.
He cannot cut it.
So, now wait a minute. Oh, wait, those are Seattle's picks now. I was going to say.
Yeah. No, the Brown. Are you saying for the Texans?
Yeah, no, for the Saints.
Say that again?
Because the Saints got the 2023 first rounder from
the Broncos. That's the Dolphins pick for Bradley Chubb.
Oh. We'll send it.
Because Seattle's got their
Saints?
first round pick.
I'm not going to lie. Saints might low-key be one of those teams that's going stiffing at that number 1 overall pick.
Maybe.
They could.
They've got enough
and
trade capital to do it.
They're going to have 2 first-round picks now? Saints? Yes.
One.
They
I don't think
they already have one?
round pick because it's the Eagles pick. Eagles have their first round pick.
Okay, so
Sneaky, and I'm just gonna say this now, before it even gets started. What have you heard out of Atlanta?
Everything I hear from them is either they're going with a cornerback or they're looking at offensive tackle.
I've heard nothing, and I have sources. And when I hear nothing, it scares me because the last time I heard nothing, they traded up to get Julio Jones.
Yeah, I've heard everything from they're either going to look at cornerback, they're looking at Porter Jr., they're looking at Skoronski, they're looking
I'd be
at
okay with
Cam
Porter Jr.
Smith.
there. Yeah.
They're looking at DBs and offensive tackles
We're
right
gonna
now,
have-
potentially.
Probably in March or early April,
They could cut
we'll have our draft show.
they could cut Jake Matthews though too. They could be cutting him cuz he's going to cost them.
Hey, Bears, if the Atlanta...
I was going to say if the Bears want to tackle, there's a right tackle for you. If you think Braxton Jones is your left tackle, Jake Matthews is maybe one of the best. He's in the mid-range, but he's one of the better right tackles out there.
Yeah.
Not going to cost you a lot
honestly,
either.
that would complete the offensive line, really.
But, I mean, for the Broncos, this is a great move.
I mean...
They need someone to kick Russell Wilson's ass.
Yeah, and they got that guy.
And Sean Payton will get Wilson's head out of his ass.
I would love if Sean walked in there and went, you know what, you got one more year, and then we're just going to eat it.
I mean, he may just do that. He may just say, if you don't show something, we're drafting a new QB.
There's so much damn talent on that team.
Yeah.
It was all from because Russell Wilson sucked.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
think
there's
anyone saw
rumors that
coming.
Jerry Jeudy might be coming to Chicago.
He
heard
might want
that.
out of Denver if he doesn't get the extension.
I
I
think he
do
could
know
be a
KJ
sneaky
Hamler's
pickup.
on the radar for
Yeah.
the Bears.
He's looking for a new deal.
He'd be
Sutton
cheap,
and Tim
too,
Patrick
and
want new deals. The
talented.
whole receiving corps wants new deals.
I've heard. Oh my God, why am I going blank on his name? Orlando Brown.
Yeah, Orlando Brown Jr. is maybe the top free agent.
Yeah.
As far
Other
as
than
line.
in general, other than Lamar Jackson, but once Jackson probably gets his deal,
Look at me, Atlanta.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
No.
outside
You want me to be real?
I'm gonna be a Bears fan.
If they go and get Lamar,
Yeah.
I will be a Steelers fan. It's not that hard. I root for the Steelers all the time.
That's
unless
true.
they
You do
play
like the
Atlanta.
Steelers.
wow, last week
least
you
you
were a
got
49ers fan. Now you're a Steelers fan if they do this.
You said, well, you did say if the Niners win the Super Bowl, you're gonna be a Niners fan.
Yeah.
Well, no, but he also said if Lamar went to Atlanta, you said you'd be a 49ers.
Was it
fan.
Niners too?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I love Brock Purdy.
Yeah, now he's
That's
going to the
true.
Steelers. Dude, I'm telling you, just pick a new team if you're not happy with your old one. You'll be
did
so
it.
much happier.
Oh,
My team lost, and I'm still okay.
I already told you.
I just
will be a
love.
Steelers
I
fan.
love being in depression every season. It's great. I just live with it because I know it's coming.
Yeah, but see,
I love
here's-
sadness.
Here's the difference. We don't have anyone to go home to. You do.
That's true.
I mean, I do have a cute daughter. That
I mean,
follows me very
I love
nicely.
Emily, but she's not gonna win the Bears a Super Bowl.
Ah.
She knows it. It's okay. She's got a bad shoulder from softball. She can't throw a ball for that long.
You're gonna need some company before you go to Buffalo Wild Wings because you might be going alone.
I know. I'm gonna give it some time. I'm gonna
messages.
check the comments, see what she says.
Uh-oh, my phone's buzzing. She's not messaging anymore.
That being said, I mean,
She's
it
on her
was
way.
obvious.
Run, hide.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Yeah.
And this is one of the conspiracy theories that was going around.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really think his ankle was as bad as they said it was?
For Mahomes?
Yeah.
I think it's you could see he was kind of limping
still
around a
limping.
little bit, but I don't think it was hurting nearly as much as if I was going to say anything, he was probably sitting at like 50% on that ankle. But in terms of who he is as a quarterback, he was still pushing 95%.
Yeah.
So, but that ankle I'm sure was
Would you
hurting.
compare that to Michael Jordan flu game?
Nah, not really.
Kurt
It's a
Schilling
sprain, and
bleeding sock
that I
game?
put more on there. It's a sprain. You still have to push, or not push off of it, but you still have to stand on it. You still have to take some hits. But the Chiefs did a really good job making sure he was protected. And the one time that he's got to use his legs, obviously. And that, by the way, let me just clarify. That late hit penalty that comes from Joseph Ossai, like, let's be honest. And Jermaine Pratt has said, I shouldn't have yelled at him in the locker room. That was my fault. Like, it's not on Joseph Ossai, okay?
He was the momentum was already going. He really couldn't.
Yes.
That's a big man.
Of
He
course.
couldn't really stop himself.
Yeah, of course you have to have awareness, yes. But in that moment, I mean, he's trying to go and trying to get him out of bounds as soon as possible. There's not much he could do in that moment, I think. And even still, man went crashing into the stands to try and make a play.
There's no way you can't call that.
Yeah.
It wasn't gratuitous.
No.
But there's no way the ref cannot call that.
No, of course.
And the thing
you
is,
saw it in the first game.
The horrible part about that is that kid was having the game of his life.
Absolutely. Joseph
Up
Ossai.
until that point.
I think it was frustrating to fans that they called that penalty, but then they did miss a roughing the passer to Joe Burrow, and they didn't call that. So I think that's where
they need more clarification on the roughing the passer.
they do.
They absolutely.
They
need
really
more
do. It's like sometimes it'd be like a blatant sack, like the quarterback will still have the ball,
Right.
and they will call roughing the passer. It will be 3 seconds after the ball's out of the hand, and they don't call roughing the passer. So they need some reffing one-on-one. Because I mean, it's kind of gotten out of control and just kind of annoying as just a football fan itself, because you want the game to be played fair and correctly.
Yeah.
Well, I think the funny thing about it is I had a whole bunch of friends asking me how much money I won on the games, and I told them 0, and they went, what do you mean 0? You either won or you lost. And I said, no, I didn't put any money on football this weekend. And they went, what? I said, nope, all my money was on wrestling. And I won $1,000, mother truckers. How you like me now? But that being
money.
said,
Yeah.
money's money.
Absolutely.
It leads us to a Super Bowl, the Andy Reid Super Bowl,
Yep.
Kelsey,
Super Bowl, however you want to call it, Super Bowl. But I think we should wait until next Tuesday to really break down this Super Bowl.
we
See,
have the
he did-
wonderful Pro
yeah.
Bowl.
We have the Pro Bowl and everything.
We have
gotta
the flag
discuss.
football game that we got to talk about. We got the skills challenge that we need to talk about.
Surprised it's not called like the Papa John's.
One thing I
Pizza
will
Bowl or
say,
something like
if people
that.
are interested on throwing money in now, Philly is a 1.5 point favorite with
Yep.
a 49.5 over.
That's right now, by the way.
That's just now.
That's just now, because most likely by tomorrow the line's gonna move, and then by next week it'll be like
moved.
Kansas City.
It moved.
Kansas City like -4.
I'm sorry, Nick. I didn't mean to do that. I apologize. Just force a habit. It was in my head.
That's what went through my head too. They have a segment.
I apologize.
It's called "It Moved."
I remember him telling me about
moved.
that.
Funny enough, sponsored by an ED company.
Oh yeah.
that being said, we're going to take another short break. When we come back, we're going to go to the amusement park and ride the carousel. Yeah, that's more circus. Circus.
For circus. That's what went through my head.
That being said, God, you're so loud. When we come back,
Sorry, go.
Jesus, Mary, mother of God.
Will you let him finish so he can go to commercial?
Yeah, let's go to break.
We'll be right back here on Blow the Whistle, live from IMS Studios.
Straight out of Lombard.
We'll be right back.
The Chicagoland area has a large number of lonely dogs currently filling shelter pens, just waiting to find a family. Nothing adds warmth to a home like a wagging tail and a warm pair of brown eyes. If you are considering adding a dog to your household, visit the Anderson Animal Shelter, where adoption counselors can assist you in selecting your new best friend. Make your house a home. Adopt a shelter dog. To see a current list of adoptees, visit their website at www.andersonanimalshelter.org or meet them in person at 1000 South LaFox Street in South Elgin. Don't have room in the home for a new furry family member? Donations of toys, collars, and soft or hard non-perishable dog food are always accepted and are greatly appreciated. All animals are spayed or neutered and are waiting with tails wagging to find a loving home. Visit 1000 South LaFox Street in South Elgin or www.andersonanimalshelter.org for more details.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Why? I'll just put a quarter in the swear jar. Once it's filled, we get a Coors party after work.
I've been drinking Coors since my college days. Cold draft taste, the second stuff.
Yeah, worth the recorder, am I right?
You know it, mother.
Hey, you get those reports done?
Yeah.
No.
You, sir.
Attention, employees.
The staff meeting, scheduled for this evening, will now be held tomorrow early as
Who's all? Dudes, we're only 75 cents short. Oh, shh. Where's the boss?
Hey, sir. Go yourself.
You're fired!
I still get beer.
Definitely not what you were talking about. That's for damn sure. Welcome back to Blow the Whistle here, live streaming it in the IMS studios.
Straight out of Lombard.
We've been here for years.
Once again, just more authentic. Just more authentic when it comes from you, man. You're such a G.
He's such a G.
What's up, homies?
Now he comes with his Polishness.
Come estas.
What's up, fellas?
Is that what you want? You want Monkey to dance?
Let me get the grinder out.
There you go. That's all you get.
All right, time to go to the amusement park or the circus, because circuses have carousels too.
Circus.
Do circuses have carousels?
Yeah.
Yeah, circus
Have
have
you
carousels.
never been to a circus?
No.
Why not?
Because he's Latino.
Wait, circus. Wait.
What is that? What does that even mean?
God damn it, David! You're gonna get us
Joke.
canceled.
It was a joke.
Wait, hold up. Actually, no. Circuses don't have carousels.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
They have a big tent with an elephant and,
And
a
then they
walking
have.
bear.
I'm looking
Have you
this
been to
up.
a circus in the last 10 years?
I haven't been to a circus at all. They don't put
Why
it in
are
the
they
movies.
arguing with me?
They don't put it in the movies. TJ, do they have carousels?
Do circuses have them?
Yeah.
If they have an amusement section, like rides and stuff, yeah.
What? But how many circuses have like an amusement park type of thing?
They may have like some carnival stuff. I mean,
Yeah. They have games.
they're not that expensive.
I know, like a.
The guy going, I can guess your weight.
I mean, I've had that guy. But, well, Drew almost got me in trouble with one of those when we went up to Indiana once.
A county fair way.
Yeah, like a county fair type of thing.
Yeah.
He got me in trouble with one guy because the dude popped a balloon and he's like, he said something. And the guy's like, you want to challenge me on that? I was like, whoa, guy, don't beat me up with your carny friends, okay, buddy? Chill.
Don't mess with Carney.
I know, don't mess with carnies.
He had World War
Dude had one eye was coming at me.
He had World War II flashbacks and the balloon
I
pop.
wasn't going to mess with him. Ah!
Wow, you went deep with that.
That was
World
what the-
War II?
That guy wasn't that old.
There aren't that many World War II vets left.
He did, but it was in the
when this was.
it was in the darts area though. That was
No,
the
not
problem.
World War II. I'm
He's
saying.
not that much older than you.
I thought this was a guy, just some random dude at. The,
I'm the dude that's the old man
I
here.
know you are old. I'm confused.
So am I. I don't know where David's taking this.
Let's go to
Pointing
the-
at me about flashbacks from World War II. I don't know what that
No,
is.
I said, how would he know?
You know what? It doesn't really
World
that
War II?
matter
It
that
doesn't
much.
matter.
Yeah, it's not a
Let's
conversation.
just hit the coaching carousel because now we have a lot to talk about.
Yes.
Yes.
Please take the Atlanta Falcons one off.
Nope. It's got to happen.
Damn it.
It's got to happen.
Interview Vic Fangio and you go with that schmo?
I am shocked that they.
I don't want Gabor!
I mean, I will say, I think obviously Frank Wright. He's the new head coach of the Carolina Panthers.
Well, let's start with the head coaches that have now been hired.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Frank Wright, I think, is a great get for Carolina.
I think it's good too.
I like that.
Sam Darnold will be an MVP next year.
Stop. I think he and I'll say this. Don't start, Tyler.
We're going back. We're going back to the beginning of the season.
Yep.
Sam Darnold's a starter. Okay.
Come on,
They're
Matt
playing
Rule.
the Browns game one. Damn it!
It's a bitch. No, I think Frank Wright is good. Obviously, he's gonna have a quarterback competition. He might even draft a new guy for all we know.
Here's my question to you.
Yeah.
Do you think he gives it a year to see if Matt Corral has what it takes?
Yes. Because if the Panthers are terrible next year, they just go get another quarterback.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of them next year. They're coming out.
I know of
Got
at least
Furbo?
one really good one. He'll be more than likely the front runner for Heisman
Again.
again. USC suck.
Talking about Spencer Rattler?
Just stop talking. Just
Spencer
everybody.
Rattler's better than DJ.
No, he's not. We're moving on.
He proved it in a game.
Not listening to you guys anymore. Y'all are mean. There's still hope for DJ.
As a
He
Beaver,
He could do it as an Oregon State Beaver.
how crazy would that be if DJ brought Oregon State to the promised land in a Pac-12 title? That'd be amazing.
That would be hilarious.
I think they can at least go 9-3.
He's like, I just didn't want to be on the East Coast anymore.
It was too cold.
Dabo's weird.
That being said, Frank Wright, he obviously needs to go out and get a DC.
Yeah, he's gonna bring stability to the team. He's gonna bring in an offense that I think will be efficient enough for what they have. They have weapons with DJ Moore, Laviska Shenault. They've got the guys there. They have the defensive parts there too, so they don't really need somebody who is like a killer on defense. It would be nice, but I mean, Derek Brown, Brian Burns, they've got J.C. Horn. They've got guys, so
Ooh,
they have talent.
All right, let's move on to the Houston one because I just had an interesting thought just after a tweet that was tweeted.
Okay.
D'Amico Ryan just hired as the Houston Texans, officially hired as the Houston Texans' new head coach, former player for the Houston Texans. What would you think of J.J. Watt as his defensive coordinator?
Ooh.
I don't think JJ's going to rush into it.
I don't think JJ's going to rush into it either, but
Maybe down the line.
I was going to say, I think in
But I don't know how
couple
much-
years,
I don't know how much JJ would want to be a coach. That's the only thing.
I think he'd be a damn
JJ
good
I think he'd be a damn good coach, but
See,
I don't.
but if you
The thing
look
is
at-
always, does he want to be?
if you look at most coaches, they are above average to average players in the game.
Mostly bench guys, if not. They've guys
who've studied
yeah,
the game.
They study. They're studious guys.
Not these upper echelon like Coach Prime. God bless you.
Coach Prime going to turn around Colorado. I'm telling you right now. Coach Prime going to get Colorado in the Pac-12 championship. You watch. I'm coming for you, Lincoln Riley. We coming for you.
3 years.
that is
3
good.
years.
How
3
about
years. He doesn't even need to. 2 years from now, it's them in Oregon.
Yeah, I was going to say. It's only, and Utah's still going to be there.
Give it time. Utah will find a new home.
It's true.
They might end up in the
And
SEC.
Washington.
And Washington.
And Washington
Washington's
State.
a sleeper for next
The
year. but
Pac-12 may not exist.
That's a whole nother story. Yeah, that's a whole nother show.
That's a whole other show.
Andrew
that
and I
we
will
are-
do
yeah.
by ourselves. As Tyler goes,
We still have to do the transfer portal
yes,
show.
we
so.
still need to do the transfer portal.
Yeah.
Even though, thank God, that's finally stopped, so we have enough time to at least catch up.
So that being said,
But I think JJ Watt, he'll enjoy retirement for a couple years.
because I'm gonna be honest with you, we all know where Steve Wilkes is now headed because it was already kind of messaged out there. It's been messaged that 49ers have requested permission to talk to Steve Wilkes.
This was before D'Amico Ryan
And it was before
hired.
D'Amico finalized, and D'Amico, if I'm Steve Wilkes, I'm going, yes, please.
If I'm D'Amico Ryans, I'm looking for a DC. If I'm anybody looking for a DC, I'd talk to Gerard Mayo. I'd be calling him now. Because right now, Gerard Mayo has been credited via Matthew Judon for the resurgence he had this year with the Patriots. And you can see the difference that made. Anywhere Gerard Mayo goes, I think your defense is getting better. And I think Carolina, because of Brian Burns. I think Texans, because he and Ryans could probably create a defense that could wreak havoc, especially with the picks they have. I mean, there's possibilities there.
Do you guys see Lovie Smith getting a DC job anywhere? I don't think he'd get a head coaching job, but do you think he'd get a DC job?
That's tough. I mean, his biggest problem is that he's so far away from the modern day of the NFL now. And he's a good defensive guy, but it's just like
Too old school.
Yeah, to an extent. Like his ability to coach as a head coach, it's just he's stuck in 2006,
TJ, can you put that
2007.
list back up there, please?
So,
Speaking of old guys,
yeah.
what? First off,
Mm-hmm.
I'm headed back to Pennsylvania
Yes.
to see a lovely lady
Mm-hmm.
and do some business. But that being said,
Yeah.
why in the blue hell are the Pittsburgh Steelers not on that list?
What, going for a new DC?
No, going for a new OC.
Oh.
Andrew and I talked about this.
Yeah.
Why they did not fire Matt Canada is beyond anybody's right. Look at that list. Look at that list that is up there right now. And tell me, the Jets, Nathaniel Hackett. Wait.
We know why that move was made.
Hey, Jets, I thought you wanted Zach Wilson to get better.
No, we know why that move was made.
I couldn't believe that Hackett got an OC job so
It's
fast
so-
after the complete dumpster season.
They're trying to
The
get
Broncos.
Rodgers.
They want Rodgers. That's all
God.
this is. It's just, the Broncos didn't do it, so if it failed for the Broncos, let's have it fail for us.
Idiot.
Idiots. You know what, TJ? Can we give a quick one before we go into that next segment? Real fast, because for the Denver Broncos, for failing, and now the Jets saying we're just gonna fail right to it. I just have to give them a real quick.
Killing Moss.
Thank you.
All right.
I just had to.
Go back to the list there.
Please.
for us.
Sorry. I just idiotic. Come on, guys. He doesn't like Nathaniel Hackett. It's obvious. They're not friends. Aaron is full of crap. All right? There.
We haven't even brought this up. The Patriots.
Yeah.
They hired a
I'm not doing it again. I already did last week.
defensive coach.
No, he's an
Defensive-minded
No,
coach.
no.
Oh, no.
No,
Bill O'Brien.
no.
Never mind. I'm getting it mixed up. He was the defensive coordinator at Bama.
No,
right?
no.
What?
Offensive coordinator. You're thinking of Matt Patricia, I think.
I am thinking of Matt Patricia.
By the way, the
Never
guy
mind.
that's playing Matt Patricia
Never
in the
mind.
This is 80
Oh, my God.
movie,
The
I guess
80
is
for Brady.
The 80 for Brady
That movie looks like
is smoking hot from what all the women are saying. Whoever they got to play Matt Patricia in that movie is a gangster
I just
smoking
saw-
hot dude.
They've
I just
got-
saw that
Oh, God.
that movie of Sean Payton where
the Kevin James.
Okay,
Waste of my time.
here's
I didn't
what
mind
I've
it.
got
I
to
didn't
say.
mind it.
How much does Hollywood have to hate Sean Payton? Because in every other movie, good-looking guys are getting casted by these
Oh, yeah.
dudes.
And he gets Kevin
And
James.
he-
Kevin James is like twice
Who's
his
like-
size.
We got him, Sean. We got the guy. Who?
Kevin James.
What the
You know who produced the movie though? That's
happy?
yeah.
Yeah, it was
It's all
Adam
three of
Sandler.
them. So I mean, obviously.
So he's going to cast his friends.
Yeah, it makes
Well,
too
I
much
mean, if
sense.
You're not going to put Rob Schneider in as
That
his...
would be fantastic. Nick Swartzen. That would have been even better.
All right, you're right. That probably would have made the movie a lot better.
That would have been even. But getting back to what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
Bill O'Brien,
Yes.
they had to have paid him a lot of money to come back.
Of course.
Oh, he had a
Because I'm sorry, I'm not leaving Bama.
I wouldn't know.
Because what Saban's got 3 years?
If that, and he's probably going to get another extension.
No, I think he's done after this one. I truly do. I think
Bama's starting to come on the down
not
slope.
just that, but I think the recruiting aspect of it is kind of past.
Things
him
are
by.
changing with the transfer portal, and I think kids are realizing, like, Georgia is becoming a dominant dog. There's other teams, like Miami, even still, after all, Al Badid's pen, is still getting a number of recruits. Now, money does make the difference in this, of course.
Yeah, just ask Florida.
Absolutely. But,
Poor Florida.
yeah, I mean, I can't.
5-star. Did I see he went to Cal Poly?
No, he's
Some 5-star recruit went to Cal Poly. Some 5-star quarterback recruit went to
yeah,
Cal Poly.
I don't remember.
Aaron Rodgers is going, yes!
No, he went to Florida, then he decommitted from Florida when they didn't give him $13 million, and now he's being crystal balled back to Miami after he decommitted from Miami. Because Mario Cristobal doesn't care, but I don't know about this kid, Jaden Rashada, anymore.
Yeah,
but that's
it's all about the money for him.
But no,
obviously.
Bama, I mean, listen, Bill O'Brien going back to the Patriots, I already said it before with my You're Killing Me Smalls last time. You're not going outside the wheelhouse. I get it. He coached Mac Jones. I get it. You have a relationship with the quarterback. He was a part of that 2011 team that went to the Super Bowl, but it was 1 year with him. He goes to Penn State where I think he learned his coaching bones. Then he had success with the Texans. Then he failed the Texans, and then he had to take the Bama job because nobody else was offering to him. Had success, and now he's going back.
Well, here's my thing about Bill O'Brien. I think he learned a lesson at Houston to where he he tried to be everything. He tried to be
Bill.
Yeah.
He tried to be Belichick.
Exactly. And he's not that guy.
No. You can't do everything, and that's
So,
okay.
He coached Mac Jones. I don't think it's necessarily a horrible hire,
No.
but I don't think it's a great hire.
You're back in the
There's
wheelhouse
one
of the
team-
same thing.
There's one team and one team only that has won the offensive defensive coordinator hiring game.
Atlanta.
Go to hell.
You don't know what Ryan Nielsen might be able to bring to that team.
Where's he from again?
I'll let you say it if you want.
No, go ahead.
I don't want to.
No, do it.
He's your guy.
No, go.
Why do I got to say it?
Say it.
No.
All
I
right.
dare not.
I'm not going to talk about it then.
I do like them.
Out of that list, put the list back up for us, TJ. Out of that list, who do you think won? Because this is very personal for
I
me.
want to say,
Yeah.
I almost want to say Miami.
I don't think Miami won.
I don't know. I think
Fangio's got to prove to me that he can play in this era.
I think he's
His
fine.
defense will be solid, but
That's the thing. I
they
think
need to
he's
be better
fine as
than
he's
solid
a
in
fine
that
as a
division.
defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
It's just I think he just didn't have a great head coaching experience, and he wasn't really that good of a head coach. But he's back in his prime position as a DC, and he's with Bradley Chubb again. I think they can get Bradley Chubb get back and going. And then
Listen,
think about it.
you
That
can-
offense with Fangio's defensive
that's
minded.
if Tua
That's in the
comes back.
yeah.
You're not doing
He's
anything
probably-
with Teddy Two Gloves.
He's probably
Ted-
coming back.
He probably will. I think his ego's too
He's
high.
probably coming back. I mean, look, Vic Fangio going to the Dolphins is a good move.
Andrew, who's your winner?
Kellen Moore going to the Chargers.
Hell yes!
I like that one too. That one's really good.
Like it?
By the way, Ryan Nielsen's from the defensive coordinator for the Saints, just so everybody knows. So.
No, they needed a new offensive coordinator.
No, but the Chargers, Kellen Moore going to the Chargers, it's a win for him. I don't know if it's going to really help the Chargers push them to like that top seed, but
I think it gets them the division.
I can't say that.
I think that might.
I think
get
they
them
can go 11-6,
They
maybe
need
12-5.
One, they need to go out and get themselves another wide receiver. Mike Williams, as much as I love him when he's healthy, he's not healthy enough.
Well, they need somebody that can work more in the slot. I like Joshua Palmer, but they just need somebody else somebody on the outside so that Keenan Allen can kick inside as a slot
That is who
receiver.
I wanted for the Bears head coaching position.
Kellen Moore?
Yes.
I know he was in the talks of it.
Andrew doesn't like it.
I like Kellen Moore, don't get me wrong. I just think that he needs a little bit more
How
coaxing.
can you go wrong with someone who killed it on the Smurf turf?
Well, if that's what we're basing it off of, I mean, I'm not sold on
What
that.
are you looking up, Smurf turf?
No. Okay.
Boise State's field is blue. But
I didn't realize he coached at Boise State.
He didn't.
no, he was the
their
quarterback.
Not even 10
He was-
not even 10 seasons ago.
He was their quarterback during
He's
that.
like one of the youngest OCs in
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah, that was
the NFL.
he was back in the big BCS. You know, everybody
he was
gets the vote kind
He
of
was the
thing.
year after they beat Oklahoma.
Yeah, he came in and he started as a freshman, and Boise State was ranked in like the top 10 for like back-to-back years.
Yeah,
first time they ever did that.
He was really, really good.
He's really good. He's really smart. He's obviously, he couldn't make it in the NFL, unfortunately, as a quarterback. He was just a little bit too small. But as a mind, he absolutely can devise an offense. I don't know. I'm sure at some point he will get a head coaching job. I just think he needs more time to kind of work as an OC because he's been in Dallas for the longest amount of time. Since he was a player, he retired, became an assistant on the offense, and then they pushed him to OC when they fired Garrett, and then they brought in Mike McCarthy. They brought in Kellen Moore, and that's because Jerry Jones wanted Kellen Moore. He wanted Kellen Moore, but I think Dan Quinn is the guy that they're trying to train for the job now in Dallas if they fire McCarthy, because he didn't take any jobs again. He said he's staying again. So you're not staying if you don't want the job.
That job will be yours as of next year. If that's truly what it is, that job will be yours after next season.
And that's just because Jerry Jones doesn't want to admit that he's wrong. Because he's
I'm gonna call my own plays.
He's the problem. Jerry Jones is the problem. I don't even think Mike McCarthy's the problem. I know he's not that great a coach, but I think it's Jerry Jones is just inept at being able to be GM and owner at 90-something years old. Or no, he's not even 90. He's not even 80 yet. But he looks like he's 90.
That man looks like...
My dad's a year older than you, and he looks like he's 50, dude.
I'll be...
Though he doesn't have a stressful job.
I'll be... Yeah, stressful job on top of... I'm sure, because first off, he's an Arkansas grad.
Take that for what you will.
So is John Daly.
Jimmy Johnson's the only normal-looking one.
Jimmy Johnson likes to drink, too.
Yes, that's true.
He does.
I'm waiting for the time when Jimmy Johnson pulls a Tony La Russa. You know who I am? How about them Cowboys? But anyway, for me, Kellen Moore could be the answer.
He could.
And because Kellen Moore's going to be that guy that's in Staley's ear going, do not call a timeout right now. Do not call a timeout.
He's going to have full autonomy over that offense.
He's definitely going to be able to develop. I would say Justin Herbert's already developed, but get him back on track.
To go from Dak Prescott to
Justin Herbert.
Yes,
please.
It's a dream come true.
It's Christmas already.
What, you mean we don't have to throw any more 50-yard outs? No more 20-yard curls? What? This is fantastic.
For the love
I think
of
he's
God.
going to be good for Justin Herbert's development. You got to get Rashawn Slater back.
Yeah.
You got to get him back at left tackle, which hopefully by next year he's ready, good to go. And I think that, I'll say 12-5 at their best.
They were playing really good ball until Slater went down.
Yeah. And they got to get J.C. Jackson back, and they got to get Bosa healthy. They got to get a lot of guys back.
They were the most injured team in the NFL.
I think even Mike Williams, I still think get him healthy. He can play at a top
level. Get Eckler going.
And Eckler, yes.
God.
You got to give Eckler the ball.
Gone.
No, he's a fantastic running back. They didn't use him enough last season.
Well, when they pay Justin Herbert, they're going to have to make a choice because he's getting paid a lot. Yeah. That's the problem. I wouldn't lose Eckler because that's losing. That's
huge weapon.
That's a huge blanket that you use.
He's like almost a McCaffrey style.
I put him like number 2, three, running back.
Just to give you guys, a little tease.
Mm-hmm.
I like teasing.
I did go on a mock draft like we like to do when we're preparing for shows the other day. Mm-hmm. And I did see the Bears mock draft for 2023. Third round, they were taking Parker Washington from Penn State and offensive tackle, I believe, from Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fifth round is where I saw the real value.
Yeah.
Chase Brown from Illinois.
I came across one where Chase Brown.
I would love that in the 5th round.
In the 5th round, that's a steal.
You think?
I mean,
what do you think? Andrew, I would say low 4th, high 5th.
I would say that's. I still think that's a steal because granted, there's some strong running backs coming in, but obviously Bijan Robinson's getting picked in the 1st round.
Well, I also saw a mock draft where they traded with, I think Houston, and got both of Houston's picks.
Mm-hmm. So then with that,
and Bijan was the number 15 pick that they took.
So
I can see that.
With that mock draft, that would obviously entitle that the Bears would not be keeping David Montgomery.
I don't think Montgomery's staying.
I don't think he is
I think
either.
Montgomery's.
I think they'll make an offer and they'll see what he says, but I don't know if he'll take it.
I think he could get more money elsewhere.
Yeah.
He could. He's a dynamic
and
running back.
don't forget, everything that I've heard out of Hallis Hall says Saquon.
I just don't do it. Just for the love of God, don't do it.
As fun as it would be, that's just a big contract.
How would you?
Over.
Okay, so let me ask you this:
they need to put that money in something else.
Instead of Saquon, how about Miles Sanders?
That's better because that's cheaper.
Yeah.
And I think he's not as dynamic a player, but
see, I said the explosiveness wasn't the same, but
the playmaking ability that he has, like his measurements within the red zone, within those 20 yards of getting into the end zone this year have been top 3 running backs. Like when you put him in the 20 yards, he's getting in the end zone. He's finding a way to fight through tackles and everything. He finds a way to get it done.
He finds that hole, and he does, most of the time he doesn't even get touched.
Oh, he's a downhill. He's a one cut.
He's arguably one of the top 3 best running backs in that 20 yards. So if you're talking, and he's an all-purpose back. So if you want to split him out wide into the slot, you want to put him like out wide on a screen pass for a bubble real quick, and have like Equinemius St. Brown, the best blocking wide receiver in the NFL, block for him as he goes down the field for a touchdown. I think that absolutely could be a play that they make for sure.
I would like that a little bit more. I mean,
it's better than Montgomery. I hate to say it, but Montgomery is just right now he's a 1-2 punch back, and he needs to be a part of a team. He can't be a lone back.
No, I agree. I mean,
Jesus!
Sanders is going to be cheaper than Saquon, and they don't need to waste that money.
Broncos just moved from plus 4,000 to plus 2,800 in the Super Bowl odds.
Of course.
Are you kidding? All right. I have to say this. I like Sean Payton as much as the next guy. Anybody that has the balls to do an onside kick to start off the second half.
That was something.
In a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'll give you credit. But come on. To move that much.
Yeah. That's because we all still, listen, I think everybody values Sean Payton as a top coach even still. Like, guy knows a lot about football.
He's a wizard.
But I said this before.
He's a wizard.
You're
a wizard,
Sean.
Payton.
You're a wizard, Peyton.
But I said this before about Sean Payton. He gets the offense every time. Like, Russell Wilson could go back to cooking 30, 40 touchdowns, right? Can he find the right defensive coordinator to put that defense on the mark? They've got a lot of players. Patrick Surtain, Simmons, they got a lot of dudes.
Their secondary is phenomenal.
They have to find somebody, though, that can put together a defensive scheme that's going to be able to abbreviate that team from here to here.
Who's still on the block? Do we know?
As far as defensive coordinators?
Yeah.
There's a guy in Pittsburgh that is an assistant head coach that would be perfect.
Assistant head coach? I thought he was assistant defensive coach.
No, he's an assistant head coach.
Oh,
with
is he?
Defensive
linebackers. Yes,
emphasis.
he's with the linebackers or something like that.
Ooh, that would be a good.
Brian Flores is just
that would be a good.
Waiting for
that. I mean, as a DC, sure. Because the problem is that I know he got interviewed by Arizona for the head coaching thing. It's just not going to happen.
It's not.
I'm sorry. You're suing the league, man. It's just when you're suing your bosses.
Allegedly.
When you're suing your bosses, it's not going to be a good look. By the way, BMAC said, for Vic Fangio, he said, Vic Fangio can coach defense. It wasn't that long ago that Vic's defensive coaching made Matt Nagy a Coach of the Year winner by carrying Nagy and Trubisky to the playoffs. That is absolutely true.
That was 2016.
18.
Oh, 2018. I'm sorry, that was 4 years ago.
2016, we were still with John Fox.
I'm not saying he can't do it.
No.
By all means, I'm not saying he can't do it. I just want there's a little bit of difference.
When you only have to focus on the defense, it helps a lot.
Yeah, he's not going to.
But there's also a little bit of difference in playing in that division compared to the NFC North.
That's Josh Allen. That's whatever's going to happen with the Jets.
Aaron Rodgers, Jimmy G. No, I'm just.
Or Derek Carr.
I'm laying them all out there.
There's weapons and every single team you're playing.
Yeah,
now,
but see, think about it. We had these exact same thoughts in the AFC West last year, and we were far wrong.
That's true.
Two of those teams are coaching issues.
Yeah.
Hackett, and I don't care what anybody says, Josh McDaniels is trash. That is not Derek Carr's fault. That is Josh McDaniels' fault.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard to blame Derek Carr because he's a talented quarterback.
Plus,
he's still top 15.
Plus, his wide receivers were injured, 3/4 of the year?
Yeah, no Hunter Renfrow, no Darren Waller, no offensive line outside of Colton Miller.
And their defense was trash.
It's Max Crosby, and that's it. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Chandler Jones came on in the last 4 games of the year. Whoop-de-doo.
There's another running back that's going to be out there, Josh Jacobs.
They're not letting him go. You can't after the season he just had. I don't think they can let him walk.
You can say that about the Giants, too, but I don't think that –
here's the thing. I think the Giants could let Saquon walk, and they could feel okay about themselves. I don't know if the Raiders could let Josh Jacobs walk away the way he played and feel okay about themselves.
Well, it's already been out there that they're probably giving Daniel – here's the thing. Are you giving Daniel Jones the long-term contract and tagging Saquon? Or are you going to give Saquon the long-term contract and tag Daniel?
I wouldn't tag Daniels.
Oh, they're keeping him.
Daniel Jones is not.
They're keeping him.
I give him a 2-year extension and say, all right, you got 2 years to show us you can be more. And I give Saquon the tag and then maybe work out a long-term deal. Otherwise, let him walk.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is 4:20. Light him up if you got him. When we come back, act like you've even done that once in your life. Please, for the love.
Sometimes.
That's not how you do it, Tyler. Okay, well, that's... He's got to say what it is.
When we come back, it's time for the greatest segment in all of entertainment. It is time for You're Killing Me, Smalls, here on Blow the Whistle, live from Illinois Media School Studios.
Hey, watch your mouth. Wine. I'll just put a quarter in the swear jar. Once it's filled, we get a Coors party after work.
I've been drinking Coors since my college days. The cold draft taste, the second.
Yeah, worth the recorder, am I right?
You know it, mother.
Hey, get those reports done.
Yeah.
No. You, sir.
Attention, employees.
The staff meeting, scheduled for this evening, will now be held tomorrow early as
Who's all? Dudes, we're only 75 cents short. Oh, shh. Where's the boss?
Hey, sir. Go yourself.
You're fired!
We got mice riding tricycles around in here. What the hell's going on? Welcome.
Trumpets over here.
Trumpets.
The trumpet boy.
Welcome back to Blow the Whistle here in Illinois Media School Studios.
Straight out of Lombard.
We've been here for years.
Okay, if my Zen can stop moving in my mouth, that'd be great. Look, you can
Well, now
see
you
it.
said something.
See, I'm missing tooth.
What's
Put
happening?
your dentures back in.
I'm a vampire. Oh god.
I'm a vampire. Oh, we're all lacking sleep.
This is what happens when you're hungry and tired, folks.
Yeah, I was up
This is
to
what happens.
watching,
All right, we're back.
Yellowstone.
I'm David Double D Dykstra. These are my boys.
Tyler Butterball Beautyball.
Andrew Pepe Valentin.
And it is time for the greatest segment in all of entertainment. It is time for You're Killing Me, Smalls, where we get to rant, rave, yell, scream, cuss
Bitch.
maybe a little bit,
Yeah, it's
as
acceptable.
he just did,
Bitch.
because he's got a potty mouth, along with vampire
You
teeth.
know, a little sailor over here.
I'm so nutty.
Put some soap in your mouth.
Did you just call him a seaman?
I called him a sailor. I know what you're saying, yes.
Is that a short joke? Or...
No.
Oh, okay. Young joke?
No.
Oh, okay. They're just calling me a seaman.
That's what they call people in the Navy. They're seamen.
Oh, I know that.
Well, sailors are supposed to swear a lot.
Yeah.
They
he
do.
called you a
That was
sailor?
something that was built back in the 1900s when they're like, only sailors get tattoos and stuff. And like, how
It's
everybody's
also,
yeah.
That's also a little known fact. Sailors were really gay. Back in the day. Think about it. They were taking long voyages, just men.
I just assumed they found the nearest flounder and was like, well, I mean, this is good enough.
Look at that dolphin! Interspecies.
Jameson, where are you going? There's a nice whale over that way.
Look at that dolphin.
We've got
Ahoy, matey!
We've got to get to sea soon.
Oh, dear Lord. We are horrible, horrible people.
And now we've turned into.
Oh, he's coming for me, booty.
Welcome to the Pirate Cast here on Blow the Whistle X-Bob Sports.
Are you ready, kids? Oh!
Aye, Captain.
Is it copyrighted? Can we say that? I don't know. Tom Kenny, don't sue us.
Oopsie doodles.
Nickelodeon, please.
Hey, we didn't go into the song.
No, we did. That's definitely copyrighted.
I just said, "Are you ready, kids?"
I said, aye, Captain.
We could have been doing the Joel Embiid.
Oh God.
Are you ready?
Aye, Captain.
Aye, Captain.
No. I asked you, are you ready?
Aye, Captain.
All right.
God.
You sons of biscuit eaters.
What the hell's happened to this show?
Since both of them can't keep their laughter contained, I guess I'll go first.
I got the giggles.
My first, I'm only gonna do 2 today. I'm just not in the mood. My first goes out to Triple H from WWE. Why do you ask? Because Triple H tweeted out, "Hey, Joel Embiid, if you'd like to make an appearance on Raw, I'll pay that $25,000 fine for the crotch chop."
Oh man.
What a beautiful world we live in,
Truly.
where now wrestling is bleeding into mainstream sports. And if you don't believe me, look at every time George Kittle makes a great catch. He does this. And what does that mean, Andrew? 'Cause I'll mess it up.
No, you go ahead, please.
Zero, mero.
Yes.
Woo!
There you go. You got it. What are you worried about?
Translated, no fear, right?
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about. I know my wrestling.
Well, it's zero fear. But
Zero fear.
Same thing.
Zero fear, no fear. I think no fear was copyrighted somewhere sometime.
Somebody, I'm sure, has used it.
I hope that's a joke. You know that was a big thing back in the day, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm aware.
All right. He wasn't even a twinkle in his daddy's testicle.
Yes, I was
so-
gonna say.
Nope.
What do you mean no fear was a thing back in the day?
Yeah.
You guys weren't scared of anything?
No. No COVID, no pandemic. Life was good.
I could
I
walk
know.
outside and my parents are just like, oh, he's out there somewhere.
Yeah. Didn't have to worry about getting snatched up by nobody. It was a beautiful world that we used to live in.
You guys probably just came home until it got dark out.
House was never locked.
Dude, I fell asleep
Car-
at people's houses and my parents are just like, where you at? All right, as long as you're okay.
Car never
Sounds
had to
like-
be locked. Yeah.
So every house you were at, that's where you ate.
So, to Triple H for being a cool, bad mamma jamma, I give you a big old.
You're killing me, Smalls.
That is a good one. I like that.
You want me to go next? I'll go next.
Yeah, you can go next.
All right. My You're Killing Me, but my first You're Killing Me, Smalls, is going to all of the morons out there on social media that are saying and thinking that the whole Damar Hamlin situation is fake and that the NFL
He's
is
a clone.
hiding. Oh, yeah, he's a clone. Okay. Yeah. Shut the hell up, you idiots out there.
My favorite part, not to interrupt.
Yeah.
My favorite part is that Damar took a picture by that big painting of him
Yeah.
on the side of the wall. Hashtag cloned.
How did I not see that?
I was like, yes,
that gives you DeMar Hamlin for responding to that. I give you a big old.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Great.
But then
I can't believe you didn't see that.
I can't believe I didn't see that. I saw that he was on FaceTime with someone because he was on FaceTime with Miles Sanders, and Miles Sanders was like, "See, guys, he's okay, he's fine," and it was actually him. But no, to all these conspiracists that were saying because they didn't really show a lot of DeMar Hamlin at the Bills-Bengals game, like it was all covered up. They didn't even have an interview. I get it. It was kind of odd. Like I would have figured the same thing, but I'm like, you know what? The dude just had an issue happen with his heart.
They wouldn't even show his face.
Yeah.
That was my favorite one.
Yeah, I know.
During a blizzard. You couldn't even see his face.
Couldn't even see his face.
Body double.
Are you kidding me?
These people are ridiculous. They were diving into it. And I'm like, dude, this was a serious thing that happened.
Yeah.
Put on that.
It's just this. There is no such thing as the Illuminati. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I love that. That was in unison.
We're all in sync.
At this point, what else could happen?
What to you morons that really thought that DeMar Hamlin was dead and it was all a cover-up and the NFL was going to try to save their ass by putting some doppelganger in.
Great word.
Thank you. To cover this all up. Be educated. Be educated. I give you a big old.
You're killing me, Smalls.
To be fair, I'd say about 50.
To be fair.
I would say 50% of the NFL fans probably wouldn't be able to recognize DeMar Hamlin.
They wouldn't even know what he looks like.
Hamlin. You gotta get his name right if you want people to recognize.
He's the 50%.
Yeah, I know. Well, he said
I had KJ
he had
Hamler.
DeMar on his brain, then he went to KJ Hamler, and somehow they mixed together.
DeMar Hamlin. I apologize. Most of them don't even know what he looks like to begin with.
No, they don't. So I think that's what they assume. Anything. Even if they saw him, they wouldn't even recognize him.
It's really bad to say, but a lot of them are probably like random black guys. That's the doppelganger.
Yeah. Idiots.
Racist sons of. Same people that are like, we're never watching the NFL again because they kneeled during the national anthem. Yeah, write us about that one too.
Oh, they already have.
I know.
Ooh, do it again. Do it again.
Yeah, please.
Hey, did we ever get anything on that certain somebody that wanted to call me a racist because I didn't like Lamar Jackson? And
Yeah, I just forwarded it to another inbox at this point. There's no point. He's not saying anything intelligent, I'll tell you that right now. He's going, basically...
I asked him to come on the show!
You want it all summed up? He's just like, you guys don't know what you're talking about. It's not worth even my time to argue. That's basically what he said.
Yeah, but
Which is then, why are you emailing me back,
because
dude?
he's afraid to come on this show. And we have a lot of fun and games here, and we crack each other up and joke around. But come at me with some serious stuff, and I will learn you.
Do it.
You don't even know.
I'd pay to see it.
I'll tell you this,
and
folks. How about
I'm
this?
on the show.
Whenever we start doing remotes, because it will happen eventually, we're taking this show on the road. Come on out, and we're going to have viewer debate. That's one of my... I've been planning this for a long time. For X-Bomb, for Blow the Whistle, for whatever you want, we'll have viewer debate. You come up to the mic, you come and debate us, and we'll see who wins. We'll have some sort of poll. We'll have a vote on it. We'll challenge you.
Can the first question be taco or hoagie?
God damn it.
Yes.
Fine.
We're
settling that debate that day. Like, that is the end-all, be-all. I don't want to hear any more of it, even though I know that's...
Was that not a good idea?
That is a great idea, and yes, that could be the end of it.
Yeah, it's not going
Is it a taco or is it a sandwich? Okay. Yes.
It's not going to be the end of it, though. I know
We're
it's
going to put it in the ground.
I still get emails about it. It has not stopped in the last 5 years.
You're up, man.
I know.
Shit, I mean, it is a great question.
It is.
It's a great
Damn you, Tom. All right, this one was pretty cool, and it's also wild. It has to do with our Windy City Bulls here in Chicago. Or excuse me, within here in Illinois. So, if you don't know, there's a player by the name of Carlick Jones who plays for the Windy City Bulls. He's actually a pretty good player, believe it or not. He's currently been averaging 24.6 points a game, 6.8 assists a game, and 3.1 rebounds a game. Man, why aren't you on the team? Number 1.
What position is he?
He's point guard.
Hey, Chicago.
Yeah. For not bringing up Carlick Jones, I'm giving you the first of
You're killing me, Smalls.
He's not like down the street.
No.
Did you say Cardell Jones?
Carlick.
Carlick.
Carlik.
Quarterback for Ohio State.
He switched careers like Tim Tebow did.
That would be a career change, man. You want to talk about epic career changes?
Go to the NBA.
Football to baseball, I get.
Yeah.
Football to basketball, what?
Yeah, exactly. I guess a receiver, not that bad, but if you're like, no, I'm going from quarterback to playing point guard. Excuse me? You're like 250 pounds, dude. What? Also only he's 6'3", 6'2", something like that. Well, anyways, so Carlick Jones actually received a vote to be an NBA All-Star starter in the league's official player ballot.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
because
awesome.
actually, in fact, he does count because he's on a 2-way contract with the Bulls. So he technically is still a part of the Bulls roster, but he goes between both the Bulls, the Chicago Bulls, and the Windy City Bulls.
Oh, please, God, put him in the challenge, the skills challenge.
Fantastic.
Now, nobody knows exactly who that vote came from because it is anonymous.
Kevin Durant.
Maybe. But a lot of people are saying that he's obviously, a lot of people apparently in the NBA know who he is. He's a really good player. A lot of people respect him, really like him. And it's just really cool that he could be able to get that vote. It's really awesome. All things considered that the Bulls only have one All-Star going in DeMar DeRozan. So
Levine didn't even make it.
no, Levine, as Bill Simmons and others have put it, they would not vote for Zach LaVine at all. So for Carlick Jones for getting the one All-Star vote, whoever that was, by the way, too, I'm going to give you, with all the best of intentions, a good old...
You're killing me, Smalls.
I love that.
I could see Kevin Durant doing that.
Could I give, should I give my other one? I can do it real
I
quick.
could totally see Kevin Durant doing something like
Dude,
that.
I mean, it's him or Kyrie Irving.
Watch me screw
Yeah,
that.
right.
Watch me screw somebody up.
Kyrie's like, yeah, we think the same. You know, why not?
Why not? Let's do it.
You want me to go for the other one?
Go ahead.
All right, I'll do this really quick. So, this is from, I saw this on Instagram. This is from SB Nation. Churchland High School in Virginia has abandoned its girls' basketball season, leaving parents bewildered and a coach fired. This comes after the revelation over the weekend that 23-year-old coach Arlisha Boykins pretended to be a 13-year-old on the team.
We talked about this today
and
on
suited
the show.
up for Churchland. One of Churchland's players wasn't available for the team's matchup with Naismond River as she was away for a club basketball tournament. So instead of eating a player down or leaning more on the bench, Boykin suited up and stunt on actual children and hoped nobody would notice. And it has come to fruition that apparently they have forfeited their entire season at this
No
point.
one noticed during the game.
Exactly. Or maybe they did, and they're just like, there's no way that's like a kid.
No one noticed during the game.
That's unbelievable.
That's fantastic.
I can't believe. I mean, this is, you talk about like the Bishop Sycamore thing with the football stuff. Now you're getting this Churchland High School thing. Look, folks, we all get it. We want to relive our futures. We want to, or our past, right? We want to believe that we all still got it, right? My dad's in a men's baseball league where guys 70 years up still believe there can be Major League Baseball players. So I'm sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry, but the dreams are dead. Your past is behind you. It's time to let it go. You're now adults who have to pay taxes and drive in cars to jobs that you don't like. Just deal with it.
I don't want to.
I can't believe.
But I don't want to.
I know. I don't want to either. You know, I'd love to be able to say I'm 23 years old and I can still run like a deer, even though I couldn't. But tough. Just don't be. You're
I kinda
10
could.
years older than these kids, and you're playing. I don't. Wow. Okay. And you're the coach too.
What was her? Did they give her scoring?
I wish they would have. They couldn't find a
That'd
stat
be
line.
Great.
She only makes like 2 points. I'm like, really? Really?
But she was
Age
dealing.
really caught up
Right,
to you.
yeah.
She was dealing.
30 assists, only one shot. So
I didn't cheat. I passed the whole time.
yeah, so to Churchland High School and Arlisha Boykins for trying to decimate on 13-year-olds and dunk on them, I gotta give you a big ol'.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Well, I don't know.
That'd be hilarious.
I don't even know how tall she is, so I mean,
Okay, first off,
like
junior high, right?
they're saying high school. I'm guessing 13-year-olds, so I'm guessing junior high, middle
high.
school, whatever you want to call it.
I will almost guarantee she's under 5'5".
I'd assume.
Yeah.
To be able to pass is
I'd assume like I could.
She was the point guard, the star point guard of her high school team, I'll guarantee you. She's like, watch what I can do.
Yeah.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Alicia, they're 13 years old.
I'm up. All right. My next You're Killing Me Smalls. A lot of great things happened over the weekend, guys.
Yeah.
Obviously, we had some championship Sunday and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Did you see LeBron James won a Golden Globe? Did you see that?
How did I know he was going to go after LeBron? How did I know?
I don't know, because he probably won the award for the most dramatic scene ever.
See,
Bro, I get it. It was supposed to be a foul.
Can I disagree with you for a
Go
second?
for it.
I wouldn't give it to LeBron.
Who'd you give it to?
Pat Bev.
Runner up.
Give it to them both. Give it to them both.
Best actor, best supporter.
There you go.
There we go. So, to LeBron James for it. Buddy, I knew that was... granted, I knew it was a foul. That was a foul. But, dude, to get on your hands and knees and, like, rub all over the floor...
Really sold it.
Oh, my God. Like, I haven't seen kids make that much of a temper tantrum, but, like, you are a grown-ass man.
Who was it? Chandler Parsons who's like, I could watch my dog get hit by a car, and I don't think I would ever react.
I wouldn't react that way.
Yeah, he was like, whoa, dude.
Yo.
Chandler's got no soul.
It's literally the typical kid punching the ground and kicking his legs.
Oh, my
Dude.
God.
Grow up. You're not... The NBA is caught on now. You can't just cry your way out of everything, okay? Yeah. Again, I admit, that should have been a foul. But you know what? Missed call. There's missed calls all the time. I don't think you throwing a fit was going to make them change the freaking outcome of it. So, LeBron James, congratulations for winning Best Actor this weekend. I give you a big old...
You're killing me, Smalls.
God, I haven't done a LeBron one in a while.
Yeah, well,
You're
can
welcome.
I piggyback off of him just real quick? Just real quick. Ben Simmons?
No, Jesus Christ.
For stealing $35 million a year. Plain and simple, I give you a big old...
You're killing me, Smalls.
Is that an appreciative? You're killing me, Smalls? I mean, it does take a genius to be able to steal $35 million and not be arrested.
Do I look like I appreciate anything that Ben Simmons does?
Dude, he should be on
Put your glasses back on. You
He
look
should
weird.
be on
Seriously.
he should be on the Fast and Furious.
To go along with these guys, I can't believe I'm going to do this. But to Kevin Durant, we talked about this yesterday.
We did.
What were you thinking? Saying Shaquille O'Neal doesn't know ball. Do you understand what would happen to you if you took on Shaquille O'Neal in his prime? A squish.
Kevin Durant, you're the size of Shaquille's leg.
Yeah.
I was going to say
Third
penis,
leg.
but
Third leg.
yes. And then what does Shaq do? Andrew?
Shaq proceeds to go after Kevin Durant's hairline.
About time someone does.
No way.
Yeah.
How did I miss this?
I'm going to see if I can pull it up
Please
real
find it.
quick.
Oh, it's...
And that's the thing. You can't like try to mess with Shaq or school him, dude. He's gonna come right at you with something better.
See, here's the thing.
Now, was this on Kevin Durant's burner account?
This is...
No.
No, this is the problem. All these punk-ass kids who think Shaquille O'Neal could not hang with them there's maybe 1, 2 centers in the league right now that would possibly give him issues.
Maybe.
And that's Embiid and Joke.
That's about it.
Yeah. But I mean, Shaq's size. I mean, dude, he is a man amongst boys. He was
one of the all-time greats.
Like I say, they would have a tough time, but I mean, it's Shaquille Diesel.
Shaq Diesel, Shaq Cactus Daddy.
Daddy.
Yeah, so what he said was basically Shaq didn't know who Rui Hachimura was. That was the whole thing. So when Rui Hachimura got traded to the Lakers, he says, if you ain't a top 10 player, I don't know who you are. I'm not watching the Bullets or the Wizards. He's like, yeah, whatever team. So then KD retweets that, and he's like, Shaquille doesn't know ball. And then Shaq comes back with, I don't know ball, but I know how to brush my hair or decide to cut it when I was going bald. Love always the bus driver. To which then KD replies, damn, I got cooked for asking a simple question.
Was it a question, though?
I mean,
I think it was more of a statement there, KD.
It was sarcastic as hell.
Yeah, you threw some shade in that question, dude. Like, what'd you think Shaq was gonna do? Take it easy on you?
Have you seen what he's done to the guys on the set that he actually likes?
Yeah.
From the bus driver.
He's best friends with Charles, and he will destroy that man.
He and Kenny get along really well.
Oh, they're all buddies.
Yeah.
But yeah, Shaq will destroy you. Physically and verbally.
I think, and I'm pretty sure I can say this. I'm pretty sure Shaquille O'Neal is crapped bigger than you.
Yeah. By the way, the bus driver comment is a double meaning because Charles Barkley made reference to Kevin Durant in the playoffs needing to be the bus driver. Mm-hmm. So it's a double whammy on top of everything.
Oh, yeah.
That's even better. I wasn't even thinking that.
For Kevin Durant opening up his mouth and putting out into the world words that probably he should have thought about putting out before he actually put them out. And then to Shaq. Yes, sensei.
Master.
You are the almighty.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Don't mess with Shaq. He will destroy you. To that, I give you guys a big old...
You're killing me, Smalls.
And that is that, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
And scene.
Andrew, where can they find you?
Well, you guys can find me. I'm at The Fluffy Guru on Twitter, but you always can find me at Boom Crew Captain on Instagram. And while you're at it, I'm always up here with these boys on Blow the Whistle, TV and radio side. You can also check me out as well. I'm also doing the X-Bomb Sports live show every Wednesday and Thursday, so we'll be doing it tomorrow. Probably talking a lot of the same stuff here. Probably be mentioning some new stuff. Maybe we'll even play some games. We'll see.
Games.
So be on the lookout for that, again, every Wednesday and Thursday. So here's that.
I'm Tyler Buterball. I thought you were going to dish it to me.
There's no set order on this.
You can find me on Twitter at Tyler Buterball. You can find me at Instagram at Ty_Butterball45. Good God, I'm hungry. You can also find me every so often on The Score, 670 The Score. I'm either producing shows, usually with Gabe Ramirez, or you can find me this Friday with Mark Grody from 6 to 9 Central Time.
We love you,
Love Groats.
Yeah.
You can find me running the Bulls game as well. And always, you can find me with these beautiful guys over here on every Monday. You gorgeous hunk.
Well, thank you.
And you too.
Oh, wow.
And TJ over there too.
Do I get to go to
all you
Buffalo Wild Wings
fellas.
too?
We're all going on a date.
We should all show up. Emily would be so mad.
Oh, babe, you're the third wheel today. You could also obviously find us here on Blow the Whistle Mondays radio side, whenever we get to do it from 2 to 4.
This Monday.
This Monday. It'll be Andrew and I.
Yep.
Andrew and Tyler, because I'll be headed home from Pennsylvania.
He'll be doing his thing.
See you soon.
In Pennsylvania. Driving his new car. Nice new road trip. And just around same bat time and the same bat stream. So always find us here.
Bat stream is right.
Well, like,
Bat stream.
Bat stream.
It's in the Batcave, with Batman.
Where's Rachel?
God.
All right, David, your turn.
I am David W. Dykstra. You can find me at Twitter at David Dykstra4. You can also find me on Instagram at ddykstra7795. You can find me Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. I am the board op producer, part-time on-air talent for BetMGM's The Daily Tip with Chelsea Messenger and Michael Jenkins. You can also find me Mondays when I'm not in Pennsylvania or not tired. Because that's what it came down to yesterday. I literally went home, ate.
I was all charged up, and David just like, I don't think so. I was like, oh, man. Sorry. No, I was just laughing because I was thinking of Batman watching sports and being like, what's the spread? Bengals! I can't stop.
Mondays 2 to 4 on Sports Town Chicago with these two momos. Also, Tuesdays, 2:30-ish till whenever we decide to stop talking or we can't get enough of our crap out of our mouths.
Yep.
Here in Illinois Media Studios, there I go.
Aha! I'm not the only one.
Hey, at least I didn't say shitting instead of shooting.
Oh, that's true. That was not me. But I know who did it.
Illinois Media School Studios. God, I really hope she doesn't watch this. I'll get my ass kicked. So, Dave, you had something smart ass to say on the show yesterday?
Oh, my God.
Fuck.
I'm crying.
Other than that, do we want to promote anything else?
Well, you can find our Twitter and Instagram at BlowTWhistle1.
Yeah,
BLOWTWHISTL1. Since someone has not plugged it in at all this show.
I did not.
That's okay.
You can also hit us up on our email at blowtwhistleradio@gmail.com. Any questions or comments?
We love hearing your guys'
Or you
comments.
could just, personal message Tyler through his messenger on Facebook. Oh, wait, you don't have
Yeah,
one anymore.
yeah, that's right.
Wait, what?
Because somebody had to hack us.
Oh, mine got hacked too. I can't complain.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He's got hacked.
You sent me a message and I was like, this is not him. He doesn't sound anything like him. He doesn't use emojis. He got hacked. And sure enough, next thing I see on Facebook, I got hacked.
You listen, you son of a bitch. First, you come after our lawnmower page. And now you're going to come after the CEO?
And then you say,
Try us.
Someone I know died. Someone you may know has died. How morbid is that?
You sick bastard.
Is that not a twisted way to get somebody to put in their stuff for Facebook?
Get the camera.
It's sick and twisted.
You're yelling and then all of a sudden I see this thing just shoot out of your mouth.
I'm yelling, the Zen spits out of my mouth.
Good God. And
We got that on camera.
You know what? Let's promote our favorite person in all the world. Let's promote the Hannah B.
We
Absolutely.
haven't promoted her in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Andrew.
Oh, of course, because I say it all the time. All
Because
right.
I have no idea the hours.
So if you want to check out an
I know
amazing...
I know the stations. I just don't know the hours.
If you guys want to check out an amazing podcast, and we do
Big
mean
time.
amazing.
Big time.
Amazing podcast. You guys can go to Spotify, iHeartRadio, Odyssey, and check out Money Motivation with Hannah B. It's a wonderful podcast where it can give you the positivity you're looking for. It's her very own Hannah Brummer. She does amazing interviews. She even talks herself about how you can have things in your life that keep you positive, things you can do to keep yourself going, no matter through all the hard times and everything like that. She is
Which I'm yet
amazing.
to be on,
I-
although she has wanted me on for a year and a half now.
Yes, absolutely. So, Hannah, we got to hook that up because X-Bomb's been on there. We got to get Blow the Whistle on there. Come on. So,
Just me.
yes, or just David, yeah.
Tyler's life's perfect. He doesn't need any motivation.
But you guys can check her out. Jesus. You can check her out there.
It's a good thing.
Nobody's perfect.
Everybody could use a little bit of a motivation.
always
And that's
use
why
more
you should go to Money
motivation.
Motivation
Listen.
with Hannah B.
I'm just saying.
I like to make more money.
You guys can also check her out on the radio at 102.3 XLC. She's doing the afternoon drive, 3 to 7 p.m. What are you doing?
Just give him the thumbs up, buddy.
Okay. She's digging in his
Take
mouth.
that thing out your mouth. I almost did the dad thing. I almost give it to me. Give it to me. I almost did it.
I don't know where to put it.
Yeah. God. Yeah, so check her out at 102.3 XTC. You should also hear her in the mornings, the After 8 Hour show in the mornings. She's doing the morning show with Eddie Volkman at 96.7 The Star. And real quick, too, because he's been a trooper through all of this, go follow our boy TJ Knacker.
Hell yeah!
At Knack300, because our boy's doing some great stuff right here on the show.
Unpack with the Knack. It's actually it's probably my favorite show, including ours, because I have so much fun doing that show.
It is great. We've been having a lot of fun. We've been finding a lot of good cards, too. We've had some good times now.
Hey, don't forget about the bubble gum.
Yeah. Oh, my God. You missed it, too. You weren't here for that. You weren't here for last week. That's right.
You unpacked more bubble gum?
No, not bubble gum.
No.
You want to explain it, TJ?
What
we unpacked last week?
Oh, we did. Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
It just dawned on
Oh
me.
no, I bought a bunch of stuff this weekend. And I'm like,
Okay.
So I bought some Upper Deck, and I'm like, and the one with the Michael Jordan on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It is just. We thought it was basketball. I thought it was basketball when I bought it. It is everything, and I mean, when I say everything, it went from someone on, what was it, The Greatest Chef or something like that?
It went from basketball to golf to snowboarding to pop star singers to how do I describe it? Very attractive women modeling.
Influencers?
Paige Sporonic was one of them.
Influencers?
Yes.
Who I'm sure many people know who Paige Sporonic
Very,
is.
very
so.
influential. Yes.
And then it finished off with a Top Chef winner.
Yeah.
One of the best ones out there, by the way. It was a mixed array of cards. Oh, by the way, we got boxing and we got jiu-jitsu as well.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
These boxes are amazing, and we have to do it when as many people can get crammed in here as we can. So you and Emily got to be here for this because it's got everything. I don't know who the singers were. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But they got everything.
How about this? Next Tuesday, because I will be refreshed.
Did you have more of those boxes?
No, I don't have any more of them.
I will be rejuvenated. We'll do a quick 1 hour. There's not going to be a whole hell of a lot to talk about.
It'll just be Super Bowl stuff.
Something crazy's going to happen.
Exactly.
And we're going to have a 2-hour show over it.
Bulls trade for Kevin Durant or something like that.
David Dykstra gets hired by Penn State University to be the voice on air.
Tyler's named president of the United States.
I'm just saying, if I don't come back, you know what happens. I love you guys.
He did say he was going up for business.
That's true.
What are you trying not to tell us?
That's true.
What are you not telling us, David?
I may be looking at potential studio sites while I'm out there too.
Oh.
So I hope you guys like Rolling Hills. Oh, but that being said,
Damn. At least I'll be able to afford a 4-wheeler by that point. Yeah, exactly.
stay positive, be positive, surround yourself with positive things and positive people, and positivity will come your way. Never, ever let the negativity keep you down. Keep reaching for your goals in life, work, and life.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We will see you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Have a great night.